Oro Division presents Mathematics Enhancement Program. Its 5 areas of concern: teachers' proficiency in math content, pedagogy, and other innovative teaching strategies. Increase quality learning resources in mathematics. Improving assessment in math, or IA. Strengthen capacity of out-of-field teachers in math. And let us enjoy mathematics.
DDO-MEP Enhancement Program proudly presents Project It's Me, Innovative Teaching Strategies for Mathematics Educators. This is a series of seminars and trainings in different pedagogies of learning that will enhance the capacity and skills of teachers in their field of expertise. This project envisions all mathematics teachers of Davao de Oro to apply innovative teaching strategies to effectively respond to the demands of the present time and ensure the delivery of quality education to the learners. Project It's Me.
Panginoon, itinataas namin sa iyo ang aming mga guro, magulang at mag-aaral sa gitna ng mga pagsubok na ito. Salamat sa proteksyon at mga pagpapala na binigay mo sa amin hanggang ngayon. Naway patuloy mong gabayan, bantayan at protektahan ang aming pamunuan sa kanilang paggawa ng paraan upang magpatuloy ang edukasyon na hindi makukompromiso ang kaligtasan ng aming mga guro, magulang, mag-aaral at lahat ng kawani ng paaralan. Bigyan mo kami ng lakas na magsagawa ng mga hakbang na tunay na kapakipakinabang sa lahat, hindi lamang para sa aming paaralan, kundi sa buong komunidad. Amen.
Rin ang takot sa iyong damdamin, ipamalas ang ngantong galing.
Tumayong buong tapang, harapin ang buhay, yakapin ang tagumpay.
Tulungan ang kapwa at bigyang halaga, huwag atakin ng pababa.
Isiping huwag sana ang sarili lang, pakisama't bayanihan. Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas.
Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo, salubungin ang kinabukasan. Bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong panahon. Halina't hawakan ang aking kamay, sabay abutin natin ang tagumpay.
Patuloy lang tayo sa pagpapanday, tiwala sa Diyos ang sandat at gabay.
Subukan nating isulong at ligawan ang magandang bukas. Ikaw at ako magkasama tayo, sulubungin ang kinabukasan. Pilipino, dakila sa makabagong oh, 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 ating lahi. Mandirigmang Pilipino, dakila ang lahi ko. Bayaning Pilipino sa makabagong panahon.
Good morning, and I am teacher Melanie M. Helsano from Nabunturan National Comprehensive High School. Good morning, Teacher Ram. Good morning, Division of Davao de Oro, and good morning to our teacher participants. We would like to welcome you again to this virtual mass training workshop on fortifying teaching pedagogies and other innovative teaching strategies in mathematics in the new normal that started yesterday and will end tomorrow.
Yes, ayan. Good morning, Teacher Mel. And hello, hello, teachers of Division of Davao de Oro. Magsasama ulit tayo for another day. A day that will be filled with fun, learning, and excitement. And good morning, Division of Davao de Oro. Again, I am Teacher Jeremil S. Alvior from Cabidjanan National High School from Nabunturan East District. So you know what, Teacher Mel? The session yesterday was undeniably great experience for all of us math teachers here in Davao de Oro. It was a handful and overflowing of learnings. And take note, Teacher Mel, first day pa lang natin yon. There are more sessions that await, Teacher Mel.
You are right, Teacher Ram. And speaking of the session yesterday, Teacher Ram, for those math innovators who weren't able to join the session yesterday, you can still access the webinar through our social media platforms. So we have the Facebook page dash Davao de Oro Math Circle of Innovators. We also have Facebook private group, the DDO Mathematics Hub for Active Learning, and of course, our YouTube channel, DDO-MEP TV. So don't forget to like the page, be a member, and of course, please do subscribe.
Yes, Teacher Mel. Again, teachers of Davao de Oro, don't forget to like the page, be a member, and of course, please do subscribe. Ayan, Teacher Mel. And for the information of everyone, our attendance link are also found below your screen. You may notify us with your attendance through our link, and that is tinyurl.com/day2 am-mep attendance. So again, that is tinyurl.com/day2am-mep attendance.
Okay, so we would like to inform everyone that our official hashtag for this training shall be hashtag DDO-MEP 2021. Again, that is hashtag DDO-MEP 2021. You may post your pictures, screenshots, or anything that's on your mind that you wanted to share while being virtually present in our training. Again, just use our official hashtag, that is DDO or hashtag DDO-MEP 2021.
Ayan, thank you, Teacher Mel. So again, that is hashtag DDO-MEP 2021. And you know what, Teacher Mel? Yesterday, I've seen many math innovators who posted on their social media platforms. And take
Yes.
note, they use our official hashtag, and that is hashtag DDO-MEP 2021. And some of them are multitasking. It's just so amazing watching their pictures while being virtually present in our webinar yesterday.
Okay. Nag-hashtag ka rin ba, sir?
Yes, of course, Mamel.
Okay, so indeed, Sir Ram, and I encourage our teacher participants from the different districts to continue to share your photos and, of course, always use our official hashtag while being virtually present in our webinar.
Yes, that is very accurate, Teacher Mel. So that if it will be known that we are having this kind of event in Davao de Oro, and we would like also to remind our teacher participants, before you can get your certificate on this webinar, you need to accomplish first and tomorrow. And also submit your output. So for yesterday's output, as what Ma'am Shella told us, that you need to screenshot your class Dujo account and save it in your phone for the following days to come. Kasi on the last day, Ma'am Shella will be giving a final output na. So and we'll be giving our output links on the last day. So save your screenshot on your phone, and please be with us today and tomorrow for further instruction, like what Ma'am Shella told us yesterday to save it on our phone. So please, teachers, be with us always, and thank you so much. And we are happy to have you all virtually present in your various gadgets, ready to learn and improve one way or another.
Okay, so on that note, before we proceed to our session proper, let's have our recapitulation first to be given to us by a teacher one from Don Vicente Romualdez National High School and also a district math coordinator of Laac North District, no other than Sir Dennis Zaragoza. Sir, the screen is yours.
And let us give him a virtual round of applause, Teacher Mel.
And mabuhay. Good morning, fellow mathematics innovators, and mabuhay. We are now on the second wave of the division-wide Mathematics Enhancement Program with the title Virtual Math Training Workshop on Fortifying Teaching Pedagogies and Other Innovative Teaching Strategies in Mathematics in the New Normal. By the way, I am Dennis Zaragoza, Teacher 1 of Don Vicente Romualdez National High School, Laac North District. Today, I am tasked to give you the recapitulation of yesterday's sessions. But before I proceed, I would like to extend my courtesy to our bosses in the Department of Education. To the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Euphemia Gamutin, CSO 5. To the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel Handayan, CSO 6. To our OIC, CID Chief, Dr. Arlene Lim. To the education program supervisors on the different subject areas, especially in mathematics, Dr. Renato Papakin. My warm greetings to all of you moms and sirs. Yesterday, we had successfully attended two sessions on our webinar. We have one session in the morning and another session in the afternoon. So in the morning, we had the preliminaries. First, the singing of the Philippine National Anthem via audiovisual presentation, followed by the ecumenical prayer, still on AVP, and the Davao Region hymn also on the audiovisual presentation. And then the presentation of the scope of the webinar, then followed by the presentation of the participants by Sir Jeremias Gumanoy, Master Teacher 1 of Montevista National High School, our President of the Davao de Oro Math Circle of Innovators. He mentioned on the 2,300 registrants as of August 17, 2021, followed by an inspirational message given by Dr. Arlen B. Lim, and another message of encouragement by Dr. Mary Jean D. Aldiquer, the CLMD chief. And then another audio-visual presentation of the training management team and the participants, together with the technical working group. Then, the presenter and the content developer for the TVBI were also recognized by the giving of the certificate of recognition. And finally, the presentation of the speakers from United States of America. Our speakers were Sir Gelford Teves, Ma'am Mary Ann M. Gabisan, and Sir Edson Macapagong. They shared their teaching experiences and strategies in teaching in the US. The morning session lasted for 4 hours and 25 minutes. Then, a lunch break followed. Then in the afternoon, we had only two speakers. First, we have Ma'am Melanie C. Unida, Senior Education Program Specialist on Bureau of Curriculum Development Central Office, where she shared to us the present status on the position of mathematics in the Philippine education landscape. And she also tackled the most essential learning competencies in mathematics and, of course, imparted some technical assistance. And our last speaker was Ma'am Sheila May L. Dandan, where she presented the learning management system by introducing to us the Class Dojo, a mobile application in which I believe all teachers have found it very interesting, right? And that's all. Once again, good morning and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Ayan, thank you so much, Sir Dennis, for that very detailed and descriptive recapitulation. Indeed, we really had a fruitful and productive day yesterday, right, Teacher Mel?
Yes, sir, Teacher Ram. And with everything that we have learned yesterday, let us all be ready. Time to sit back, time to relax, and time to get ready to learn.
Yes, and before that, so let's have first the attendance of participants yesterday. Tingnan natin kung sinong district ang pinakamaraming participants yesterday. So for participants per district, day 1, August 18, 2021. For Compostela West, for morning session, we have 117. And in the afternoon, we have 97. In Compostela East, we have 137 in the morning and 139 in the afternoon. For Laak North, we have 87 in the morning and 75 in the afternoon. For Laak South, we have 85 in the morning, 74 in the afternoon. And in the Mabini district, we have 118 in the morning and we have 102 in the afternoon. For Mako North district, we have 226 in the morning and 197 in the afternoon. And for Mako South district, we have 63 in the morning and 54 in the afternoon. So for our second slide, Teacher Mel.
Okay, so for We also have the Maragusan East. For the morning, they have 91. In the afternoon, 69. In the Maragusan West, in the morning session, they have 74. And in the afternoon, 62. For Mawab, is it Mawab?
Yes, Mawab.
114, 114 in the morning and 95 in the afternoon. For the Monte Vista, we
We
have
have
240, is it Monte Vista?
yes, Mata Vista
240,
40,
and in the afternoon 224.
124.
For
Ayan.
the Moncayo East,
We have
97 in the
yes,
morning and 51 in the
81.
afternoon.
It's 80
Sorry.
81 po.
Hindi na ako masyado maklaro.
So
81
okay.
in the afternoon. And for Moncayo West, 99 in the morning and 90 in the afternoon. And last, we have the Nabunturan East for this slide, 40 in the morning and 21 in the afternoon.
And for Nabunturan West, Teacher Mel, we have 75 in the morning and 74 in the afternoon. In Yubataan District, we have 159 in the morning and 133 in the afternoon. In Pantucan North, we have 144 in the morning and 138 in the afternoon. And in Pantucan South District, we have 40 in the morning and we have 138 in the afternoon. So a total of 2,006 in the morning and a total of 1,756 in the afternoon. Ayan. So yan po ang ating attendance participants for yesterday's event, Teacher Mel.
Okay,
And
ang
now,
dami po.
for our watch awardees for day one morning is we have Ma'am Miriam R. Andrade from Nuevo Eloco National High School, Mawab District. And for a second is we have Ma'am Lenny Rose D. Moreto of Ulaycon Integrated School, Moncayo East District. And third is we have Mayan B. Gonzalao of Libay-Libay National High School of Mako North District. And fourth is we have Ma'am Eileen P. Basalo of Babag National High School, Moncayo East District. And of course, we also have Ma'am Norris Ann T. Cantutay of Attorney Orlando S. Remando National High School, Mako North District. And Teacher Mel, for our afternoon's session, we have
For the afternoon session watch awardees, we have Liza Jane T. Cantutay from Mako North. School is from Sagab Elementary School. We also have Lamela C. Fabian from Moncayo East. Tama,
and
Sir
Pilar.
Ram?
Yes, yes, ma'am. And
Ah.
from Pilar Elementary School. And assist na lang kita, Ma'am Mel. And for our third watch awardee is we have Ma'am Claudine Joy E. Contreras from Tupaz National High School, Maragusan East District. And of course, we have Ma'am Lyra V. Soro from Bantacan National High School, New Bataan District. And we have Ma'am Jaisel R. Magbutong of Montevista National High School from Montevista District. Ayan po ang ating mga watch awardees yesterday, Teacher Mel. And also, I encourage all the teachers to please do as best as you can para makakuha tayo ng Watch Award certificate. And of course, thank you so much for cooperating teachers in Davao de Oro. Ayan, Teacher Mel.
Okay, Teacher Ram, congratulations no, to our watch awardees for yesterday's session.
Yes, ayan, Teacher Mel. And now, let us prepare our pens, our notebooks, our gadgets, and also prepare ourselves. Are we ready, Teacher Mel?
Yes, we are so
Yes.
ready, Teacher Ram.
So I guess also the teachers in Davao de Oro are also ready. We are now ready to learn. So let us now introduce our first resource speaker for this morning session, Teacher Mel.
Okay, you're right, Sir Ram. And now, let us begin our day 2 training proper. For our first speaker this morning, He is the man behind The Number Bender, a popular YouTube channel which houses over 1,000 curriculum-based math videos, both in English and Filipino. His YouTube channel was created in 2013 as a platform for his flipped classroom for his students in Barstow High School. He is currently a math professor in Barstow Community College, Chapman University, and West Coast University, where he is using various teaching modalities such as online, hybrid, and live classes. He is a distinguished educator, YouTuber, blogger, speaker, researcher, and a CrossFit and parkour enthusiast. The man I am referring to is no other than Dr. Peter Joseph Esperanza. Everyone, let us welcome on screen the number bender, Dr. E.
Sa mga minamahal nating mga math teachers dyan sa division schools ng Davao de Oro. At syempre maraming salamat kay Ma'am Christine for allowing me to greet each and every one of you sa lahat po na umaattend ngayon ng ating virtual training para po sa susunod na school year. Maraming salamat po sa invitasyon at sa mga hindi po nakakikilala sa akin, ako po si Dr. Esperanza. Teacher po ako dito sa Barstow, California. And nagtuturo po ako ng mathematics for over 15 years now. Actually, almost 20 years now. At sa mga math teachers natin, I'm sure na nakita nyo na yung aking mga math contents sa aking YouTube channel. At yung iba sa inyo ay nakita na rin yung ating mga live streaming every Monday morning kapag nagtuturo po tayo virtually. At aside po sa pagbibigay ko ng mga math content sa YouTube at live streaming sa Facebook, sa YouTube at sa Kumu, full-time math professor po ako sa 3 universities, Chapman University, West Coast University at Barstow Community College. And bago po ako nagturo as math professor sa higher education, ay over 15 years po ako na nagturo sa basic ed, specifically sa high school setting. At yung ibibigay ko po sa inyong storya ay yung major adjustment ko dito sa Amerika bilang teacher ng mga high school students. It's a culture shock sa akin noong 2005 nang tumulak ako mula sa Pilipinas papunta sa California para magturo ng mga high school students. At tulad ng mga teachers na karamihan sa atin ay nangingibang bansa para magturo, marami po akong naranasang struggles, hindi lang culturally, hindi lang sa workplace, pati na rin po sa pamumuhay ko ng mag-isa sa ibang bansa. At bilang mga Pinoy, at alam naman po natin ang masidhi nating kagustuhan para makatulong sa ating pamilya, yun po yung nagsilbing source of strength ko para ipagpatuloy ko yung aking pagtuturo sa ibang bansa. And after 3 years ng aking struggle bilang first-time teacher po dito, ay nakasanayan ko na rin at nakuha ko na rin ang timpla ng aking mga estudyante at kung paano magturo dito sa California. Actually, nagsasalita po ako nandito, pero ang totoo po niyan ay nandito po ako sa Stockholm, Sweden para po sa aking summer vacation at ginagawa ko po ito para po sa aking mental health. And I'm sure gusto ko na rin pong ipasok ang usapin tungkol sa mental health na minsan ay napapabayaan natin or minsan ay hindi tayo aware na nahihirapan na pala tayong mag-process ng ilan sa mga emotions at mga pangyayari na nangyayari sa atin ngayong pandemya. At gusto ko rin pong i-share sa inyo na lahat po tayo ay nahihirapan at I'm sure yung inyong mga routines na nakasanayan na noong pong bago magpandemya sa ating mga traditional classroom ay napakahirap ipasok ngayon sa ating distance learning. At tulad po ninyo ay naging distance learning po ang pagtuturo ko noong pong nag-umpisa ang ating lockdown noong 2000. Ang kaibahan ko nga lang po ay naumpisahan ko na po yung pagbibigay ng mga teaching instructions through distance learning dahil online professor po ako mula pa noong 2013. And tulad po ng mga nag-uumpisa, yung mga struggles po ninyo ay valid at yung mga mistakes na naranasan po ninyo noong pong last year na nag-umpisa yung ating distance learning, gamitin nyo po ito as a learning tool dahil ito po ang pinakamabisa at pinaka-effective at madaling paraan kung paano nyo po itatawid muli ang ating Season 2 ng distance learning ngayong school year na ito. So, doon po sa mga assessment natin na medyo nahirapan kayo, kung kailangan nyo pong padaliin, paikliin, at gawing mas efficient yung pagbibigay nyo po ng quizzes, pagbibigay ng homework, para mag-gradean nyo po at ma-checkan yung inyo pong submissions ng mga estudyante, gawin nyo po dahil po yan yung isa sa mga pagkakamali ko noong nagtuturo pa po ako nung umpisa sa distance learning. Medyo na-excite ako sa pagbibigay ng kanilang mga homework dahil feeling ko ay ginagawa lang naman nila sa bahay ng mga estudyante ko yung mga homework na binibigay ko at may mga video sila na papanoorin mula sa mga YouTube contents na ginagawa ko ay magiging madali na para sa kanila ang distance education. And hopefully, ngayong season 2, yung pong mga experiences nyo ng naranasan noong nakaraang school year ay gamitin po natin para mas ma-improve yung pagbibigay po natin ng pagtuturo sa ating mga estudyante. At muli, yun lang po ang aking mai-share sa inyo and hopefully ay kapulutan ninyo ng mga aral yung gagawin yung training para maging prepared po tayo sa pagbibigay po natin ng education sa ating mga estudyante ngayong second year na natin sa pagbibigay ng distance learning. And muli, ito po si Dr. Esperanza na nagbibigay sa inyo ng magandang araw and hopefully magkita-kita po tayo in person pag natapos na po natin ang kalbaryo natin sa COVID-19. Stay safe everyone and see you again next time. Bye!
Ayan. Thank you so much, Dr. E. Yes, thank you so much, Dr. E, for being with us right now, right, Teacher Mel?
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. E. Very short but informative talk. We really do appreciate, sir, everything that you have shared
Do
to
you have muted,
us.
Teacher Mel?
Okay ba yung audio ko,
Okay,
sir?
okay.
Okay, so
Yes,
sana ba
Teacher
ako?
Mel.
Yes, sir. Dr. E, we really appreciate everything that you have shared to us, sir. And you really have inspired us, sir, to be more creative and dedicated educators, especially in the new normal. So, as you have advised, sir, we will surely use our last school year's learning experiences for this second season of distance learning. So, ayan. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Indeed, Teacher Mel, we are so privileged to be one of the participants in this session. Dr. E was really encouraging us to be as strategic teachers as possible in this second wave of distance learning, like what you're talking with Teacher Mel. And
Yes.
and for our second speaker for this morning session, Teacher Mel, he is
Yeah.
a graduate of Assumption College of Nabunturan with a course of Bachelor of Secondary Education and Mathematics in the year 2015. He finished Masters of Arts in Education teaching mathematics at Assumption College of Nabunturan, and on 2017, he started teaching at Mabini National High School, Davao de Oro until present. Also a teacher and special program in the arts and the visual arts. He is also an RBI script writer, content presenter, and developer.
Okay, let us welcome on screen none other than a teacher one of Mabini National High School, Sir Julius Ernest Redubla Miranda.
Hi.
Ayan, good morning
Hi,
po,
good
Sir
Sir,
morning.
good
Julius.
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning,
Ayan,
Teacher Teacher Mel, good
Good
morning.
morning,
good
sir.
Uh,
morning po.
good morning. And so my courtesy to our bosses in Region 11, headed by our Regional Director, Dr. Alan G. Farnaso, SASO 5, our Assistant Regional Director, Maria Ines Asuncion, SASO 5, to our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Euphemia Tigamutin, SASO 5, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan, to all our education program supervisors, especially in mathematics, Dr. Renato Pakpakin, sir, good morning. And to all the personnel of the Division of Davao de Oro, to all the public schools district supervisor that are present, especially our PSDS in Mabini District, Ma'am Rene J. Peñarroyo, to all the school principals and school heads that are present, especially to our school principal 4 of Mabini National High School, Ma'am Chuchi Ferranduyog, to all the mathematics teachers and our dearest participants, good morning and welcome to our day 2. Yan, so welcome everyone. And before we start, let us just have a short recap on what we have learned kahapon. So, kahapon Ma'am Shala talked about a learning management system. And now, we will also talk about another learning management system that is somehow related or similar to what Ma'am Shala have discussed kahapon. Ayan, so let me share my screen. Okay, wait lang po. Okay, so nakikita na po ba? Okay, so this morning we will talk about Edmodo. So Edmodo is another learning management system. So let's start. Okay, so our lesson outline for this morning, we will going to discuss on what is Edmodo, why Edmodo, an article about Edmodo, how to acquire the application of Edmodo, signing up, how to create a class, updating the profile like in Class Dojo, um, how to post materials, assignments and quizzes, and other useful tips in Edmodo. And also, lastly, we will talk about the advantages and disadvantages of this Edmodo learning management system. So now, let's continue. So what is Edmodo? So this is the logo of Edmodo. So uh, this learning management system is really similar to our Facebook interface. So Edmodo is a free online classroom website. It is a social networking website for learning, or we call it as learning management system website. It resembles the Facebook interface. So kahapon po, kung what Ma'am Shella have discussed, that Class Dojo has this point where it is very similar to Facebook. Ito namang Edmodo is really, really similar to Facebook. It is also very friendly, user-friendly, that I know you will like and also the students will like. Kasi it's just like having another application of Facebook in your cell phones, tablets, and desktops. Okay, so let's proceed. So why Edmodo? So why should we install or use Edmodo application? So Edmodo provides an avenue for individual student-teacher communication. Kasi dito sa Edmodo, we also have this chat box. Okay. And then, quizzes are automated checking. Yung mga nilalagay po natin or ilalagay pa nating quizzes can be checked automatically by the Edmodo app. And then homework making and submission is also automated recording. So dito nare-record siya automatically. The website also provides immediate feedbacking kasi pwede tayong mag-comment every after a student will submit his or her reports or his or her outputs. And also, we also have a parent monitoring like Class Dojo. And planner making kasi meron siyang calendar which we can have our arrays of activities and things to do that the students can also see. We can also add co-teachers to have team teaching. Okay, so let's proceed. So this is an article by Global Newswire dated March 18, 2020. Edmodo is among the world's largest and most active learning communities, over 100 million registered users, covering approximately 400,000 schools in more than 190 countries and regions. So, ang Edmodo po, ma'am and sir, is not new to everyone, especially sa labas ng ating country. Kasi merong nang gumagamit nito noon pa. Kasi when I search the YouTube, year 2015, meron nang gumagamit ng Edmodo. But it is not that yung mga applications, the things na nandun sa loob ng Edmodo is not that hindi pa siya masyadong katulad ngayon na very magagamit mo talaga or user-friendly yung mga nakalagay sa loob ng Edmodo application. So let's continue. Ayan. So now, let's talk about on how to acquire or get the Edmodo application. So ito po yung logo ng Edmodo. So Edmodo can be get via using our cell phones, laptops, desktop, also tablets. So pwede natin siyang i-install sa indifferent sa ating mga cell phones and mga units. Okay. So if you are using iOS device, iPhones, so you can get the Edmodo app in your Apple App Store. So pwede mo siyang makuha or ma-download sa Apple App Store. Just type there sa search box ng Apple App Store, just type Edmodo. And then hanapin nyo po itong logo na to. Yellow siya, yellow. Ayan. Kasi meron po kasing different app for Edmodo for parents. Kasi merong sa cellphone, meron siyang Edmodo for teachers and students. So isang app yon. So iba rin yung app for parents. So color white po yung logo ng Edmodo. So I will explain it later po. And then if you are using Android devices, you can download Edmodo using Google Play. Ayan. And then if you are using laptops, kahit anong unit, you can install Edmodo sa Microsoft Store. Or kung wala kayong Microsoft Store or ayaw nyong i-download yung Edmodo app sa laptop or desktop nyo, you can if you don't have the following applications, you can still access Edmodo by opening the Google Chrome browser or any other browser. So ayun, pwede po tayong mag-search lang sa browsers ng Edmodo. Tapos doon na tayo magla-login. Huwag na nating i-install or i-download po ang Edmodo. Ayan. So let us proceed. Ayan, to how to sign up. So ito pong picture na to is sa mobile device. So mamaya tuturuan ko po kayo kung paano po talaga mag-sign up and things to do in Edmodo step by step. So first things first. So signing up, you have as a teacher, as a student, and as a parent. So in signing up, for now, mamaya tuturuan ko kayo as a teacher muna tayo. Okay? So ayun. So we will going to talk about signing up, and then next is signing up as a parent too. So ito yung sinabi ko kanina na if you are going to discuss this to your parents, meron siyang unique application. So itong color white na ganito tapos E na sign, ito po ay ang logo ng Edmodo for Parents. Ayan. So what if your child has several Edmodo classes or you have several kids? Ito yung usually question ng mga parents natin. Kasi pag sinabi nila, sir, what if daghan kog anak? So unsaon ako siya pag sulod sa Edmodo? Don't worry po. Yun, sabihin nyo lang sa parents, don't worry. Why? Because every child has a different parent code. So meron silang unique parent code. You do not have to share a parent account with another parent, relative, or guardian. So meron silang personal na Edmodo parent code. So papakita ko yan mamaya kasi nag-try ako na sign up using a student and then using a parent para makita nyo naman, para ma-share nyo sa parents and sa students. Okay? So now let us proceed muna. So how to create a class. So mamaya, ito yung mangyayari natin. Ito yung gagawin natin. So ito yung parang interface ng Edmodo. So makikita nyo to mamaya. Okay? So, para hindi tayo medyo nag-stuck sa maraming gagawin mamaya. So let me proceed muna sa Edmodo siguro para hindi lahat yon matakil ko siya isa-isa. Okay? Okay lang ba? Okay, so punta muna tayo. Okay, so if nakagamit kayo ngayon ng mga laptops or desktop or cellphone, pwede nyo pa rin i-download yung Edmodo. Okay, so if you have a laptop now, just ayan, type Edmodo. Ayan. Ayan. Ito yung lalabas, mga teachers. Ayan. So, lalabas ito, learn better. Ayan. So, meron tayong sign up for free account. Ayan, magsa-sign up ka lang dito. Tapos, kung meron ka ng account, you can sign up here na lang directly. So, ako, meron naman akong account. Kung dito ka, click mo lang to, free account. So, pili ka, choose an account. As a teacher, student, or as a parent. So, dito, kapag gumagamit ka ng laptop or desktop, you can select among 3. Kasi, 3 yung pwede dito sa laptop and desktop. Pero pag cellphone, Edmodo for teacher and student lang, yung yellow. Tapos, download lang ng application yung white for parent. Ayan. So, okay, so try natin. So, teacher account, just select dito, region mo, location, just type PH for Philippines. So, click Philippines and then click next. Ayan, so, pasensya na po, medyo mabilis. Don't worry kasi recorded naman po itong ating webinar. Ayan. So, you have different choices here. So, if you have a Microsoft account, you can click it directly. Apple account, you can click it. Or kung ayaw nyo ganun, you can type your email address, type a password, and then repeat or confirm your password, and then the school code. Dito sa school code, kung wala pa kayong school na nakalagay doon sa loob ng Edmodo, it is okay pa rin. Mas mabisa siya kung dito ka papasok sa sign up with Google. Gamitin mo yung Google or DepEd account mo or DepEd email. So, try natin. Ayan. So, piliin ko to. Pumili ng account. Bakit Filipino tong? Ayan. So, Edmodo will pagpasok mo pa lang sa Edmodo, ang makikita mo, Edmodo itself will allow your account to be verified. Tapos, mapupunta yon sa email mo. Tapos doon, click mo lang yon doon as verified. So, pagpasok mo ng Edmodo, ito yung makikita mo. Di ba? Para siyang Facebook interface, pero color white. Kasi, sa 2018 to 2019, Edmodo is color blue. Kaya it is very similar to Facebook. Now, pagpasok mo dito sa Edmodo, ang una mong gagawin is to create a class. So, ayun, try natin gumawa ng another account as a teacher. So, kasi ito, meron na kasi akong account. So, try ko, log out muna. So, sign up as a teacher, Philippines. Next. Ayan, gamit tayo ng ibang account. Ayan, authentication with Google successful. Ayan. So, andito na yung new account. So, ang papasok ka sa account na hindi pala, wait lang. Wait lang po ha. Wala akong ibang email. Nakapasok na kasi yon as a student, yung account na yon. So, try ko ulit. So, Philippines. Yan. So, ayan. Basta't pagpasok mo ng Edmodo, ito yung una mong makikita. Ang una mong gagawin is to create your classes. So, let's have a short intro muna. So, dito sa itaas, sa upper left corner, andito yung home, classes, calendar, discoveries or discover, and the messages. Dito naman sa upper right, andito yung profile mo, and then the notification bell kung mayroong mga bagong nangyari sa loob ng Edmodo account mo. Ayan. So first things first is how to create a class. So pupunta ka dito sa My Classes. So create a class, join a class, or view archived classes. So dito, create a class ka lang. Okay? Or you can click all classes. Ayan. Papasok ka dito sa mga classes na nagawa mo. So meron na akong nagawang class dito, class 8 Behave, section Behave, and Visual Arts, SPA 7. So dito, kung gusto mong mag-add ng class, just click here, create new class, or dito sa itaas, create new class. So you have two choices. So dito, create new class. Okay. So makikita mo ito. Now, you just type in the name of the class. For example, Math 9. And then describe mo yung class mo. For example, it is general math. Yan. Yan. Kung anong description ng class mo. Tapos makikita mo dito, select a grade. So click mo lang dyan. So it is from pre-kindergarten up to adult education. So pili ka kung anong grade level. 9th grade, and then subject area. So merong all, kung lahat yan. Merong computer technology. So pipiliin natin ang mathematics. And then pre-select subject. So ano yung subject? Basic math ba? Algebra, geometry? So sa atin sa Philippines, it is all, di ba? So you can also change the color kasi para ma-identify mo kung ano yung color ng class mo. Yan. So then click create. So ito na ang lalabas. So welcome to Math 9. What's next? So mag-a-add ka na ngayon ng student or explore class. Kung hindi mo kilala yung mga students mo bago pa lang, hindi mo sila kilala, you can explore class. So, click explore class. So, explore class, ikaw na yung mag-i-invite. So, dito sa class mo, ito na yung class mo, you can have an introduction here where pwede mong i-welcome yung mga students mo. Lagyan mo lang ng anything dyan. So, you can also attach image. So, try natin. For example, attach ako ng picture ko for them to know na ako yung teacher nila. Ayan. So, for example, hi, I am Sir Julius, ganon. Then, your teacher in Math 9. Ayan. Hi. I'm Sir Miranda, your teacher for mathematics 9. Welcome. Ayan. So, ganyan. And then, you can post it or you can add GIF. Kung meron kayong GIF na yung parang nagwe-welcome, ayan. Or, then, you can post it as a scheduled your post. So, kailan mo ito yung papakita sa kanila. You can also schedule it or you can post it immediately. Ayan. Kasi kung gusto mo na from sa opening of class is mapopost ito, so you can click here. So, ayan. Click ka lang ng date, tapos when yung time. Ayan. Then, just click save date and time. Okay, so cancel ko muna and then try to post. Ayan. So, lalabas na yung picture ko, tapos yung post mo sa iyong class. Okay, so question is how to invite. So, ma'am and sir, please do take note of this code, class code. Ito yung gagamitin nyo for you to invite your students. Or you can proceed here, dito sa gilid, meron nakalagay invite. So, try natin i-click. Ayan. So, lalabas to. Invite people to Math 9. Share class code. So, ito yung class code ng Mathematics 9. Ayan. And then, like doon sa Class Dojo, you can share a PDF. Ito yung, okay, so view muna natin ha. Ito yung instruction. Ayan. Ayan. Edmodo, Math 9 with Mr. Miranda. Ito yung instructions for students. Pwede mo itong i-print out. Tapos, kung ibigay mo ito sa mga parents and students mo when they siguro pag nag-start kayo ng class, okay? So you can send this to Messenger, you can download it as a picture tapos send mo sa mga students mo. Kung they are present in sa Messenger. Ayan. So ito yung class code, ito yung gagamitin nila. So, ito yung instructions for students, then instructions for parents. Ayan. So, let's go back. Ayan. So, invite by email. Ayan. Kung kilala mo yung mga students and then you have their email, you can type their email or name and then click send. Ayan. So, ma-direct yon sa kanilang email. Okay. So, share a class code. So, tapos, copy mo to, send mo to sa kanila. Then they can proceed to your class. So, okay, let's click done. Ayan. So, yun po ang pag-add ng student. Now, dito sa class mo, you can customize it. You can add class image. So, add tayo ng class image. You can download any pictures na you like sa Google or any sites. And then you can add here. So, the size is 800 by 200. Ayan. So, your image may not exceed 10 MB. Ayan. So, landscape, ito lang yung ganong size niya. Ayan. So, try natin, add class. For example, ito. Ayun. So, lalabas at lalabas siya sa, then mag-upload yan. Ayan. For example, hanap ka ng mayroong nakalagay class 9 para for you to be able to identify it easily sa classes, lahat ng list ng class mo. And then, click save. Ayan. So, image set properly. Ayan. So, hintay-hintayin natin. Tagal, medyo matagal. So, let's just wait. Hindi pa, wala pa. So, try muna natin. Ayan, andito na yung picture. So, ito na yung magiging look ng inyong class. So, you can post like Facebook, anything, any materials here sa iyong class. So, you can just click here, like Facebook pa rin, di ba? Parang Facebook lang talaga na you just click here, you can change the font size, font style dito, and then you can select kung anong class lang ang bibigyan mo ng announcements or ng work. So, you can add here, kung meron kang specific student na gusto mong bigyan ng specific na work, you can also type here. So, merong choices din dito. Math 8 behave parents, 8 behave class, parents ng Math 8, or visual. Ayan. So, back muna. So, andito meron, you can also add. Ayan. Sa library, dito, kung meron kang mga things that you have downloaded sa loob ng Google Drive, you can post it to your or attach it to your classes. Ayan. So for example, hanap tayo dito. Screenshot lang man to. Ito na lang. Okay. Script for sketching. Ayan. Attach post. Ayan. So makikita nyo. Ayan. Ma-attach yan. And then try adding some text instructions dito. Ayan. Tapos just click post. Lalagay at pupunta na yan sa inyong class. Okay? So, now, next is, let's go back to my how to create class. We're done. Okay, I'm sorry. Bumalik. Ayan. So, ayan. So, mamaya, i-discuss ko rin kung paano yung student makakuha ng parent code. Ayan. So, tapos na tayo sa how to create a class. Now is how to update your profile. So, ito yung profile ko. So, try natin i-update yung profile nyo as a teacher sa Edmodo. Okay? So, let's go to our Edmodo. Balik tayo. Wait lang. Edmodo. Okay. So, dito sa Edmodo, let's go back to our home. Ayan, balik tayo sa home. So, ito na yung home natin, home interface. So, just click, punta ka dito sa upper right corner. Click mo yung picture or yung avatar dito. Wala, pag download mo ng Edmodo, wala pa yung picture. So, lalagyan natin ngayon. Okay? So, and then you can have here profile, invite teachers, connections, library, groups, pages, and Microsoft Offices. Dito sa Microsoft Offices, you can use Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel dito. Tapos, pwede ka na dito mag-type directly. Okay? So, now is how to set our profile. So, just click profile. Ayan, loading. Ayan. So, lalabas yung update photo. So, try natin update yung photo. Ayan. Add ka ng profile picture. Same as Facebook. Ayan. So, may nakalagay dyan, upload photo or personalized avatar. So, depende sa iyo kung gusto mo na hindi picture mo or gusto mo na avatar lang, you can select this avatar. Just check the circle below your picture or the avatar. Ayan. Or kung gusto mo naman ng picture, tapos gusto mo mag-upload, you just click here. update, upload photo kung gusto mo mag-upload. For example, upload tayo. So, wala akong ibang photo. Ayun, and then update. Pag-click mo ng update, directly it will be updated ang iyong profile picture. Ayan, so try natin. Ayan, so updated na. Then, click OK. Ayan. Ayan, so na-change na yung ating profile picture. And you can edit this. So meron akong 18 students taught since teaching since 2017. You can edit this. What year did you start teaching? So lagay mo yung year ka nag-start ng teaching. And then 8th grade mathematics teacher. So update profile information. So your role, you are a teacher. Grades you teach, kung meron ka kung anong grade level ang tinuturuan mo. And then your subject area, so mathematics. Select sub area kung ano yung sub-subject mo. Kung lagay mo yung all, pwede. And then just click save. So these are just information about you para naman malaman ng mga students. So dito sa about is an introduction. So lagay ka dito, nilagay ko lang hi. So lagay ka lang dito ng anything that you need to tell your students about yourself. A short introduction that you are teaching, ito yung mga tinuturuan mo, yung mga ganun lang. Okay? So kayong pong bahala kung anong ilalagay nyo dito. So hindi ko pa siya na-customize. So after you input things here, you just click save. Ayan. Then interest dito po, ito is very important kasi kung ano yung interest mo for, so pag just click this cute pencil icon. So pag click mo yung pencil icon, lalabas dito personalize your experience. Choose at least one interest. So lalabas dito different areas na about your interest. So kung math ka, just click math. So pag i-click mo tong math, ang lalabas sa newsfeed mo mga teachers is all about mathematics from different teachers or from different teachers from different countries na very related sa mga post mo din. Okay? So just click save. Pagkatapos save mo lang, ayan. So meron ka ng interest only visible to you. So you can change it. Ayan. Ito yung mga visible lang sa atin. Okay. And then, experiences. Add experience kung meron. Ayan. Institution. Kung meron, nagturo ka sa ibang lugar. Ayan. Responsibilities. Ayan. For example, ako, nagturo kasi ako ng ALS. Ayan. Alternative Learning System. Ayan. So, type lang dyan. So, ALS na lang lagay ko. Ayan. For example, ganyan. Tapos, hindi kasi yan school, di ba? So, kung anong school lang siguro nakalagay dyan. So, Nabunturan East kasi yun. So, title, ano yung title ng experience? Start date, end date. Ayan, so ano ako nun? ALS teacher volunteer. Ayan. And then, date ka nag-start, responsibilities. And then, kung natapos mo na, just click on save. Ayan. So, wala kasi yung, can't find school ka kung hindi mo ma-search. Okay? So, yun lang. Kasi meron kasing mga schools na hindi pa nakapag-try ng Edmodo. So, hindi mo ma-search. Okay? So, click X muna natin to. So, ito yung mga social links natin. Then, scheduled, kung gusto mo mag-schedule. Ayan, add schedule, class period, class subject, building room, then day or hour. So, kung meron kang mga classes, you can add here para makita siya sa calendar mo. So, for example, meron ka maraming load. So, just type here, class period, then subject mo yung time na yon, building or room number, and then day or hours. Kailan yon? So, for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, MWF, and then what time period. So, lagay mo lang dyan. And then, click save. Tapos pupunta yan dito sa calendar mo. Okay? So education, siguro educational background, add links kung meron kang, for example, you have a YouTube account, you can add here, and link type or link URL, and just add, ayan. Okay, so that is all about your profile, like our Facebook interface. So parang Facebook lang talaga. Okay? So let's go back to my PowerPoint. So next is we have how to post materials. So how to post materials in our Edmodo account. So iisahin natin yan mamaya. So and then we have getting Edmodo assignments. So how to create Edmodo assignments. So ito yung instructions pero medyo ano siya, medyo ano to, hindi kasi latest yung Edmodo so na ginagamit nila dito. So I will teach you later so on how to post the materials, how to create an assignment, and also dito na rin sa how to create a quiz. Okay? So and so let's start. Let's go back to our Edmodo app sa ating browser. So I'll be teaching you how to post materials and also how to create assignments and quizzes. So first, in how to post in any materials, just go back to your home page. So click mo yung home. So andito na, home na pala to. And then you can go here. So like Facebook, meron siyang dito sa timeline. Ayan. So dito, you can add anything. Okay? And then have an announcement here. You can, for example, let's try a video. Hanap tayo ng video dito. Ayan. Ayan. So, math teacher final. So, for example, you can, you have a video, tapos gusto mo ipakita to sa mga students mo with matching your instructions here for the students to be able to understand kung ano yung dapat nilang makuha sa video. Or you can also post here some questions for them to answer the things na related sa video. You can add anything from picture, video, audio, also add a GIF. Tapos kung gusto mo na doon mo kukunin sa Google Drive mo, you can go here, add from library. So pupunta ka yan doon sa Drive. Ayan. So, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, or Edmodo itself. Sa Edmodo mismo mo kukunin. So, kung nasa Google Drive mo yung files, just click it and then attach to post. Example, so DDO-RBI videos. Ayan. So, for example, these videos, you can click. So, pili tayo at May. So, attach post. Ayan. So, papasok yan doon. Okay? Tapos, hintayin mo lang na mag-load. And, magiging okay na yung video for you to post it na. Okay? So, hindi mo kasi siya pwedeng i-post pag hindi pa siya na-upload sa Edmodo. So, you can post it. Post will be seen by sino? Sino yung makakakita? So, any teacher Edmodo, any teacher at Mabini National High School, your connections. So, for you to be able to know kung sino yung makakakita, kung meron kang marami na kayo sa lugar nyo or sa school nyo, you can click here, any teacher, because it is also relevant to teachers na kung ano yung ipopost mo, as long as it is informative, you can also share it to others. Okay, so dito sa your connections, dito lang sa loob ng Edmodo, walang other na makakakita. Okay? Any teacher on Edmodo, so any lahat from other countries and from our country. Okay? And so ayan, so we have this from Google Drive. math teaser. So pag na-download na ito, pag i-click ito ng mga students natin, itong part 1 na to, it will go directly to your Google Drive. Meron na silang access. Hindi natin matry kasi loading. Ayun. So it will directly go to your Google Drive. Tapos makikita nila doon yung video na gusto mong ipapanood sa kanila. Okay? Kung how to add ka ng GIF, yung mga GIF, yung mga moving pictures. Ayan. So you can download or you can have yung mga nandito. Ayan. So you have here, hi, you're excited, happy. So try natin mag-post. Medyo matagal kasi kung Try natin, post tayo na, cancel natin to. Try natin post ng GIF. Ayan, we are happy. Ayan, so maraming lalabas. Ayan. If you are happy na nakapasok na, so you can select here. Ayan. Ito, so try natin to. Okay, so loading pa po. Ayan, so ito na yung GIF natin. Ayan. So, meron tayong always, every time na magpo-post ka, a hashtag will appear. So, dito, we can create our hashtag or we can select hashtags, popular hashtags na makikita natin mamaya sa baba. So, try natin, math 9. Ayan. So, lagay natin dito, welcome. Ayan. Wait lang. Ayan, so something like that. Ayan, and then just click post. Pag post mo yan, same pa rin, pang similar to Facebook talaga, na makikita mo, ayan. And then, a like button is present, a comment button is present, and also a comment is present. Kasi kung gusto nitong i-share ng mga students mo, you can share it tapos makikita ng ibang students. Okay? Comment din, you can comment to the post. Student can comment to the post dito and then they can like your the thing you have done. So para ka lang nasa Facebook na nag-post ka tapos merong likes or comments and they can also share it. Ayan. Kasi pag mag-like ka dito, pupunta yan dito sa notification bell. So ibig sabihin makikita mo dito kung like ng student mo or nag-comment yung student mo. Okay? So kasi pag nagpa dito ng instructions like quiz, like a video or a picture, tapos gusto mo na yung student mo is merong question, then nag-comment siya, tapos sa comment niya is it's very, very kanang gusto niya maging madali yung pagkakabasa mo. So para madali, dito mo makikita yan sa notifications mo. Okay? Ayan. So this is how to post any attachments here in Edmodo. Now is how to create an assignment and quiz. So ito yung mga sample natin ng hashtags. Ayan. Hashtags. Ayan. Hashtag math. Ito yung view all hashtags and then popular hashtags. Ayan. Okay? So pag i-click mo to kasi pupunta doon. Wait. Ayan. So merong 600,000 na followers ang gumagamit ng hashtag math. Ayan, like this one, Mr. Shoni. Ayan. Diba? From Utah, Utah, ayan. Ayan. Ayan, diba? So it's not from dito lang sa Philippines. So maraming countries ang gumagamit nito. Okay? So let's try to create an assignment. So punta tayo sa classes dito sa left side. So ito yung mga classes natin na nagawa. So Math 8, Math 9, ito yung kanina. So meron siyang color coding, yung sinabi ko kanina, para mas madali siyang makita. Natin click all classes. Ayan. So gawa tayo ng assignment dito sa ating ginawa kaninang class. Okay? So just click Math 9. Ito na yun kanina. Na post kong picture. At smiley ko dyan. Ayan, so create tayo ng ng assignment. So to create an assignment, just Wala pa tong class, right? Wala pa tong members kasi hindi tayo nag-invite. Ayun. So to watch for your students kung members, kung meron dito mo makikita sa members. So ito yung folders, dito mo makikita kung ano yung mga folders na pwede mong parang portfolio ng mga bata. Okay? So punta tayo sa ibang class na merong student para makita nyo kung anong itsura ng mga members. Okay? Punta tayo sa Math 8 Behave. So ito yung picture. So ito yung ginawa ko. Medyo nag-try, ginawa namin to ng mga students ko, ng 10 students. So welcome sa mga nakasulod, Bisaya. So good afternoon students, please prepare for a quiz and an assignment. Ayan, so may nag-comment, may nag-like, may nag-comment, okay sir, ayan. Ayan, nag-comment si Jedi. And then, assignment Math 8 Module 1. Ayan. So nag-attach ako ng Module 1 ng Math 8 dito. And then answer what I know part of Module 1 to 15 items. Letters only. Ayun. So, pag ganun ang ginawa mo, makikita mo dito sa assignments kung nag-submit ang bata or wala. Ito yung example. 9 submissions. So, gawa muna tayo, okay? So, to create, just click here sa upper right. Ayan, create. Ayan, so meron nakalagay agenda, assignment, or quiz. So, try natin gawa ng assignment. So, click new. So, lalabas ang assignment detail. So, assignment title. Ayan. Assignment title. Ano ba? So, try natin Math 8 man ito, di ba? So, Math 8, for example, gumagamit tayo ng module. So, module 2 for opening of classes kasi. Module 2 assignment. So, tapos, try mo dito yung instructions. Or, kung gusto mong mag-add ng attachments, like gusto mong i-add yung module, you can add here. Attach file, add link, or add from library. Ito yung add from library, ito yung galing sa Google Drive. Okay? So, attach file, for example, attach tayo ng file, hanahanap tayo ng, saan ko nalagay yun? Wait, dito. Try natin. Ayun. So, ito yung modules. Try natin ito. Module 2. So, ayan. So, magda-download yan. Mag-upload rather. Ayan. So, okay na yan. You can post it. Ayan. And you can also remove kung namali ka. Okay? So, okay na. Good na kasi meron check. Ayan. So, ayan po. So, dito type mo yung instructions na gusto mong i-type sa assignment mo. Okay? So, try natin answer what I know. Ayan. Ayan. And just be specific in giving your instructions dito. And also, huwag niyong gayahin ginawa ko na direct lang. So, ayan. So, and then, if tapos na yung ginawa niyo instructions, and naka-attach na kayo ng file, or kung gusto niyo ng video, kung meron kayong gumawa kayo ng video agad na nagdi-discuss kayo and na on how they need to answer the module, lagay nyo lang dito ulit. Okay? Click attach file. For example, add ka ng video. So, try natin kung pwede ba mag-add ng video. Okay? So, try natin to. Ayan. So, ayan. Lalabas yan dito. Okay? Ayan. So, mag-upload din yan. Tapos, pag na-okay na, lalabas yan kasabay ng post mo. Okay? So, medyo mataas to, matagal to. So, remove lang natin. Okay? Okay lang ba? And thank you. So, remove ka lang. Medyo nag-hang. Wait lang. Close natin to. Okay, so pagkatapos nyan, just proceed to the upper right corner and then may nakalagay dyan, assign and close. So just assign your assignment. Ayan. So pag click mo yung assign, may nabas 8 module assignment. Assign mo, kanino mo i-assign yung assignment. For example, hindi mo ibibigay ito sa whole students ng Math 8. So, pwede kang pumili ng names kung sino yung bibigyan mo ng assignment. Ayan. Dito kasi meron nakalagay, ito yung mga members ng aking class. So, pili ka lang. Okay? For example, ayan. Sa assign to, send to, kanino mo bibigay yung assignment? For example, meron kang student na hindi nakapag-pass tapos gusto mong mabigyan siya ng chance, so bigay mo ulit sa kanya. Okay? Ayan. So, for example, Ash na. Ayan. Due on. So, merong due date to. Kapag nagbigay ka ng assignment, tapos nagbigay ka ng due date, yung mga students, pag di sila nakapag-answer, di sila nakapag-submit, mag-proclose yung parang system ng Edmodo at hindi na nila magagawa yung assignment. Kasi it will be automated na kasi, di ba? Sinabi ko kanina, automated yung check-in. So, hindi nila masasagutan, tapos wala silang score. So, for you to be able to give them another chance, ito yung pwede mong gawin. Gigay ka ng another assignment, tapos specific na lang yung name. Ayan. So, for example, due date natin tomorrow, 20, what time? 11:59 talaga. So, 8, for example, 10 in the morning, 10:30, 10 a.m. Yan. Tapos, lock after due date. It's your choice kung ilalock mo siya. Pag nakalock, hindi na nila pwedeng sasagutan. Pag hindi, they can answer it and they can submit anytime. Okay? So, ako naman, sa akin, lock ko talaga para malaman nila na meron silang schedule to follow. Ayan. Schedule for later or assign it now. Kung gusto mong schedule for later, mamaya mo na ibigay, ayan, you can schedule it. Dito para date. So, for example, 19 mo. Tapos, anong time mo ibibigay? Siguro mga 3 in the afternoon. Ayan. 3 p.m. Ayan. So, schedule and then pagkatapos is you can now click assign. Ayan. So, that's sent. Ayan. Ayan. So, hindi mo yun makikita sa whole class mo. Makikita mo yun kang Ash na. So, kasi si Ash na lang binigyan mo ng assignment. So, to create, ayan. So, yun yung how to create assignments. So, paano natin makikita kung yung mga students ay submit or wala? So, hanap tayo ng example assignment. So, ito yung example assignments na ginawa ko. Ayan. So, for be able to know kung nag-submit na ang mga students, kasi magpa-pop up yan dito sa notification bell. For example, eto, Eshna is now a member of Visual Arts. Ayan. Is now a member. Hanap tayo dito ng ano. Hindi na nakalagay. So, meron nakalagay dyan na yung submitted something. Wait lang. Ayan. Saan yun? So, now I remember. Medyo malayo pa. So, for you to be able to know or para makita yung mga scores kung nag-submit sila or wala, you just need to click here sa gilid ng assignment mo. May nakalagay dyan, submissions. Ayan. So, malalagay dyan kung ilang students ang nag-submit. So, check natin ha. Just click here. Ayan. So, it will direct you sa isang page ng assignment. Ayan. So, dito makikita yung names ng mga students mo. Ayan. So, I have 11 students. Students graded. Ayan. Ash na. Ayan. Ito yung mga names nila. And then, ito naman yung submission status. Kung na-view nila yung assignment, makikita mo dito may nakalagay viewed. Pag hindi nila na-view, may nakalagay dyan, not viewed. Tapos, kapag submit nila, grade mo na sila, malalagay dyan, graded. And so, nakikita mo rin kung kailan yung date submitted and yet the time. And dito naman yung graded scores. Ayan. Graded status. Ayan. Okay. Tapos, for example, ito. Merong hindi nakapag-viewed. Paano yung gagawin mo? So, merong isang hindi naka-viewed. You can click here. In the upper task ka, punta ka sa taas, may nakalagay dyan, hasn't viewed this assignment. So, you can send a reminder. Pag click mo yung send a reminder, don't forget, ito yung lalabas. Tapos, mapupunta ito sa messages ng bata. Don't forget, your send is due soon. Ayan. Then, click send one message. Ayan. Kung gusto mong lahat sila bigyan ng reminder, just click here. Ayan. Check na lahat yung students. Then, send a reminder. Okay. Ayan. So, now, paano ba natin i-grade yung students dito sa science? For example, kasi na-graded naman to lahat. For example, sa Cheska, ito. This ano pala is just ano lang sa amin ng mga bata. Ayan. Hindi to actual performance. Ayan. So just click here. Ayan. Ito yung something answers nila. And then dito naman yung ano. Ayan. Kung ang total items and then yung score na nakuha niya. Okay? Ayan. Okay, so yun na yun, mga teacher. So, yun yung pag-grade ng ating mga students ng assignments po. Okay, now is how to create a quiz. Ayan, sample quiz. So, ito kasi trial with following students. Okay, so how to create a quiz. Go back to your class, kung anong class yung gagawin mo. For example, dito ulit tayo sa math. Gawa ka ng quiz. So, create quiz. Just, punta ka rin ulit dito. Quiz. New. Ayan. Ayan. So, ano yung title ng quiz mo? For example, Math 9 quiz. And tapos instructions. Ayan. For example, answer the following. And something like that. And then, questions. So, kung okay ka na dyan, okay ka na sa quiz detail, so, kung ano yung instructions mo talaga, punta ka dito sa quiz questions. So, dito, makakapili ka, teachers, ng multiple choice, true or false, short answer, fill in the blanks, matching type, and multiple answer. So, for example, true or false, ayan, lagay mo lang yung question to. Tapos, kung gusto mo meron kang attachment, you can also click here. Meron kang ready or prepared na questions. Or you can add link or from the library or from your Google Drive. Okay? Kung wala, you can just type here. Ayan. Type mo lang dito. Pero kung mayroon ka ng parang test paper, you can add attach a file. Dito. Try ka dito add. Ayan. Ayan. For example, is math difficult? Is math easy? Yung mga ganun. And, tapos, just click here kung ano yung correct answer, true or false. Ayan. Yung dito, makikita mo kung ano yung correct answer. Tapos, grading kung ilang points yung ibibigay mo sa per question. So, for example, 2 points siya. Okay, 2 points. Then, kung tapos ka na dyan, you can also add new question. Ayan. So, number 2 ka na. Tapos, multiple choice ka. So, kung 3 choices lang, you can also add response. Ayan. So, magiging 4. Okay. So, dito, you can also add duplicate question and delete question. And then, add from question bank. Kung meron kang question bank. Ayan. Okay. So, ito lang. So, after is you need to click assign. Wait lang. Delete na natin to. Okay, so one question lang. So just click assign. Ayan. So kanino mo ibibigay? So assign this to whole class of Math 9. Scheduled due on. So kailan yung due? For example, due call Monday. Ayan. Time ulit 10. Ayan. AM. Time limit. Kung meron kang quiz kasi, meron siyang time limit per question. So, meron ka ditong time limit. Kung, for example, you have a 30 items, siguro, kaya nilang sagutan niya within 40 minutes. Right? So, ngayon, meron tayong one question, 1 minute, kaya niya 1 minute. 1 minutes talaga, 1 minute. And other options. Dito sa other options, it is very important. Kasi dito, you can click randomized questions. Kasi dito, the questions can be randomly be given to the students. And also add to gradebook. Pagkatapos kasi, pwede mo siyang i-add sa gradebook. Okay? And then after show score upon completion, makikita ba nila yung score or hindi? Then show correct answers upon completion. Ayan. So i-check mo to kasi makikita ng students kung check ba sila or hindi. Kung bakit na nag sa questions. Okay? So just click sa assign. Ayan. So ito na. Successfully assigned. Okay, I got it. Ayan. Meron ka ng quiz. So, dito yung makikita mo, 0 submissions. Ayan. So, just click here sa submissions para makita mo yung ito. Okay. So, try natin anong makikita mo dun sa loob. Okay? Wait lang. Saan ito? Let's go back to my class sa yung experimental class. Ayan, Math 8 grade behave. Ayan. So meron kaming parang questions kasi. So 3 questions nga tong ginawa ko tapos 60 minutes lang answer the given questions. Yung parang ganun. So may nag-submit 10 submissions. Ayan. So try natin. So ito yung parang statistics ng kanilang ginawang quiz. So average score is 40. So 1.2 out of 3 points. Median is 33. Then highest score is 2 out of 3 points. So ito yung parang kanilang distribution. Ayan. So incorrect, red, partial, yellow, and green yung correct. Parang walang Tapos you can view the submissions and you can also print the submissions. So pwede mo i-print yung kanilang scores or yung kanilang ginawang Okay? So this is the overview. Now this is the students. Ito yung scores nila. Ito yung status, graded, meron not viewed. Ayan. So send a reminder kung gusto mo mag-send a reminder. Tapos view submissions. Ayan. So for example, this student, so meron siyang 3 questions dito. So incorrect. So dito mo makikita kung bakit siya incorrect. Ito yung correct answer. Ito yung answer niya. So makikita mo talaga or at ng student yung actual. Ayan. Okay? It's just an example, okay? Okay, let's so ito yung makikita mo sa students. Kung meron ka 40, ang dami meron kang 40, makikita mo talaga kung sino yung naka-viewed or not mga teachers. Okay. So, yan po ang how to create assignments and quizzes. So, let's go back. Ayan, so tapos na tayo on how to creating quiz. Ayan, now is calendars creating events. Let's use calendars in creating events, agendas, and task. Okay, so ito yung parang example. Noon, ito yung color or yung kulay ng Edmodo. So, blue siya, kaya it's very similar to Facebook. Okay? Let's proceed muna. Mamaya na yung useful tips. So, proceed muna tayo sa calendar. Let's go back to my Edmodo account. Ayan. Okay. So, ito na yon. Ito yung home. Ito yung classes. Ito yung mga classes mo. So, we are now here in our calendar. Ayan, ito yung lalabas sa calendar. Ayan. So, meron akong ginawa dito. Ayan. So, ito yung kanina, Math 9 quiz. So, due on 23. Tama? Monday. Ayan. So, pag nilik mo to, lalabas yung details. Wala pang nasabit. Ayan. So, ito yung ginawa ko. So, you can view this by month, by week. Ayan. Pwede by week, mga teachers, or by day. Ayan. Gusto mong ano. Pero for me, I suggest you use by month para makita mo talaga. For example, meron nakalagay dito. Ayan. Schedule natin. Virtual Math Training Workshop. Try natin click. Ito yung details. So, Virtual Math Training Workshop on Fortifying Teaching, Pedagogies, and Other Innovative Teaching Strategies in Mathematics in the New Normal 2021. So, ito yung start time and time tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Ayan, di ba? Meron tayong event. Ayan. So, this is an example. So, how to add? Just click here, the upper right corner, malapit sa profile mo, dito sa avatar mo, avatar picture. Click here, add. Then, you can have an event, a task, or an agenda. Ayan. So, for example, an event, okay, try natin, event. So, anong event yung upcoming? So, event name, Virtual Math Training Workshop. Okay, gayahin natin ulit. So, start, kailan nag-start, tapos kailan mag-end. So, for example, ngayon nag-start, mag-end bukas. Ayan. So, recurring event, does not repeat. O, kung does not repeat, does not repeat. Custom. Ayan. So, kung pabalik-balik siya. Ayan. For example, kasi pag mayroon kang scheduled sa class. Ayan. So, it's recurring. So, babalik-balik, paulit-ulit, diba? So, ayan. So, hindi siya mag-i-end. So, it will repeat on, for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Walang Thursday. Ayan. Tapos, once a week, twice a week, thrice a week. Ayan. So, makicheck mo dyan. And ends on. So, kung mag-i-end siya, click mo yung end. Kung hindi, huwag mo i-click. Okay? And then, click done. Ayan. Then, share to. Kung gusto mong ito ay para sa class mo, for your class, Math 8 group. O yun. So, ito yung schedule ng Math 8 group mo. So, kung schedule yan ng Math 8 group, for example, ayan. Ayan. Then, add a description. A little description about your, okay? And then, you can add reminders. 10 minutes before it starts or ilang minuto before it starts. Okay? Ayan. Then afterwards, just click create. Papasok na yan sa inyong calendars. Ayan. Ito na, nakalagay na siya. Virtual Math Training Workshop. So, next is we can also add a task kung meron kang task ibibigay sa mga students mo. Ayan. Like the assignments and the quizzes. Okay? Same pa rin, just task name, for example, output. Diba? For example, meron silang output making. Then due, kailan yung due? For example, due is 25. And description, anong description ng output, anong gagawin nila. Okay? And then just click create. Okay. Task has been created. So ito na, output making. Nasa 25. Ayan. Okay, and then you can also add an agenda. Ayan, dito. Okay? So sa agenda, another section, share your expectation task, attach inline classroom. So dito, you can add files. And file, link, Edmodo library. Okay? Then share to pa rin kung kanino mo i-share to, sa mga students mo ba or sa whole section or sa individual. Okay? Then the schedule and then the agenda during week ba, day 1 or week 1 week of 7 days. Yan. Okay, so let's just cancel it. Okay, so dito naman sa settings menu, you can view your calendar according to your, for example, gusto mo sa calendar lang ng section Behave Math 8. So ito lang yung makikita nila. Kung ano lang nakashare sa kanila na agenda or task. Okay? And then dito naman sa visual, Ayan. So for example, walang agenda, walang task sa visual, and Math 9. Ayan. Meron tayo sa Math 9, isa yung ginawa nating quiz. Alright. Now, let's, okay, so yun na yun. So you can view all classes or by groups. So I will talk about group later, okay? So, ayan. So September na yan. So how to change into dates, ito naman. Okay. Okay. So that is for our calendar, how to add creating agendas and agendas and tasks. Now po is useful tips. So I know that it is very helpful. So meron din akong natutunan, tapos meron akong mga tips na gusto i-share sa inyo in using this Edmodo app. So I have this 4 useful tips. First is create individualized or group activities by small groups. So sa Edmodo, you can create a group and then a subgroup and then another subgroup. For example, kasi meron tayong individualized meron tayong tawag dito, teaching na iba-iba, di ba? We have learners na visual, merong learners na so we have this multiple intelligence, right? So dito sa Edmodo, you can create subgroups. Okay, how to create groups and subgroups. First is go to your homepage. So ito na yung homepage. So sa left side, ito sa baba ng classes mo, andyan yung groups, my groups. So nagkagawa ako ng isa, Math 8 group. So dito, you can click natin all groups para makita natin lahat ng groups. So ito yung ginawa isang grupo lang, Math 8. Okay. So makikita mo dito sa Math 8 group yung post pa rin. Okay? So virtual math training workshop. Naka Math 8 group ito. Okay? So sa group mo ng Math 8, meron kang members, right? So dito sa members mo, i-invite mo pa rin sila. So isa lang yung na-invite ko sa mga students ko kasi nawala daw ang kanilang signal. Okay? So ito, ako yung group owner. So you can invite them as in a group. Ayan. Share a group code. Same like inviting students na pumasok sa Edmodo, you can share a group code. Ayan. So, bigay mo to sa kanila, invite mo sila, makapapasok sila sa group. Ayan. Or share link with students and teachers. Okay? Or you can also download the handout. Yung same handout kung how to follow the instructions in joining a group. How to join this group. Ayan. So, has invited you to join Math 8 group on Edmodo. Ayan. So, papasok ka na dito ulit makakapasok ka dito sa group. Now, dito, you can have this as a whole group of students mo. Tapos, gagawa ka na naman ng ng mga subgroups. You can create a small groups. So, punta ka lang dito. Ito yung members mo. So, dito na sa baba yung small groups. You can click here. Ayan. Create small group. For example, you have groups na mga bata for visual or groups ng mga bata na iba yung gusto. Okay? So, for example, we have kinesthetic learners. So, gawa ka ng groups for kinesthetic and other groups. So, you can also have it as gawa ka ng first group A. For example, group A. Yung group A, ikaw yung mag-a-assign kasi kung sino yung ilalagay mo student. For example, group A. Group A lang para okay. For example, group A. So, lagay natin create group, subgroup, and group A. So, you can, okay. So, andito yung members. So, you can add members here. Ayan. Add ba? I-add mo ba lahat? Or add members to small group. So, pili ka lang. So, dito kasi hindi natin makita kasi hindi nakapasok yung mga student ko. Okay? Hindi na siguro nila natanggap yung email or yung chat dito sa Edmodo na makakapasok na dito kasi nag-invite na ako sa kanila. Okay? So you can click here, add a member. So hanapin mo lang yung kung sino yung i-add mo, tapos lalagay mo dito. It will be very useful kasi mga teachers, it will help you in handling different tasks to students. Kasi kapag in whole class, mahihirapan ka para ka pa rin magkakaroon ng group chats to another group chats kasi meron silang gagawing iba't ibang outputs. But here, you can create a small group and tapos sila lang yung bibigyan mo ng task. Kasi andito yan sa baba, ayan, dito, you can view your calendar or schedule this doon sa calendar mo, you can create kasi a task there para lang sa specific group. Ayan. 'Di ba? Meron doon sa calendar, sa back tayo sa calendar. 'Di ba meron dito kung mag-add ka ng task, for example, add task, meron dito for example, group A task. Was due date and for 20 10 27 create. Ayan. So sa task ngayon, you can create a group. Ayan oh. Makikita mo dito oh. Math 8 group, group A. Ayan. So sa group A, kung gusto mo lang group A lang 'yan, dun sa task kasi makikita mo or sa agenda, malalagay mo kasi yung group ng mga students. Kung kanino mo lang ibibigay yung ayan, like this participants, kanino mo lang ibibigay. So ito, ayan, group A. Kung gusto mo sa group A lang. So yung task is specific lang sa isang group. So you can add many events and tasks tapos bigay mo lang sa iba't ibang subgroups. Okay? Ayan. Okay. So that is one tip. Another is pinning introductory statements. Excuse me. Another tip is pinning introductory statements on top. Okay. So ano yung mga introductory statements? So yung kagaya ng ginawa ko kanina, so back muna tayo sa home. Kagaya ng ginawa ko kanina, 'di ba may nilagay akong picture ko, tapos picture welcome something to Math 9. So for you to be able to, for example kasi itong ginawa mong welcome something sa mga bata, welcome sa mga bata, tapos yung introductory something ng subject. For example, you can discuss here kasi isa welcome, pag welcome ng mga bata, you can introduce here the subject matter that you have. So, para naman, it will always be seen by the students. Hindi siya, kasi pag marami kang students, tapos marami kang post, it will go down. Katulad ng sa Facebook, matabunan siya sa mga updates that you have. So, for it to continue to return to top, just go here, punta ka sa post mo, ito yung post ko, just click these 3 dots, and then may nakalagay dyan, link to post, edit post, delete post, pin post, add post to library, or turn on notifications for this post. So yung gagawin mo is pin post. So pag na-pin mo na yan, pupunta yan sa pinaka-dulo or pinaka-itaas. So may nakalagay dyan yung pin. So it will continue to be there as long as you like, as long as nakapin siya. So ibig sabihin, it will be a priority sa mga post mo. Okay? So priority siya kasi it will never stay sa baba. Okay? So kung ano man yung priority, for example, you have a priority, another priority ka na naman kasi meron kang quiz, tapos priority yung quiz or your assignment, you can pin the post. For example, this quiz, priority siya, so dapat nating ipin. Okay, so nakapin siya. So it will neglect other pin post. Okay? Di na pwede yung iba kasi yung pinning is for only one post. Okay? So it will continue at the top. Okay? So isa rin yun sa useful tips because it will somehow tell the students that it is important. Kasi pagpasok ng students tapos naka-visit sila sa class, yung makikita nila is yung post na nakapin na ginawa mo. Okay? So now, another helpful tip is giving essay assignments or giving assignments that are essay type or um, wordly type. Ayan. Why, kasi you can read the comments and the suggestions of the students dito. You can visit the students. Ayan. Di ba pag, for example, pasok ako dito, yung mga students mo kasi, kapag nag-submit sila, you can see their output. Ay, wait lang. Dito tayo sa assignments. You can see their output. For example, ito yung sinabi ko sa mga students ko. For example, hanap tayo. For example, yung sinabi ko sa kanila na just take a picture of your answers. Ayan. So, ayan. Tapos send mo sa akin yung attachment. Tapos you can comment here. Pwede kang mag-comment sa kanilang mga gawa. So, kung meron silang in-attach na file, for example, a document, you can read it here, and then pwede mo dito agad-agad na bigyan siya ng mga suggestions and comments dito sa gilid. Tapos, the student can also comment back. So, maghanap tayo. Wait lang. Meron akong student dito na nag-comment back siya. Wait. Ito. Ito. So, thank you, Jedi. Good job. So, nakalagay din siya. Nag-comment din siya. Thank you, sir. Okay. So, you can siguro, maganda din dito yung essay. Why? Because this is private, kasi hindi to nakikita ng ibang student. It's you and your student alone can see the comments and suggestions here. So, it is siguro easy rin kung naka-essay type na ibibigay mo. That is one of the things na nakita ko. Okay? Another thing is giving badges to students for great performances. Ayan. So, magbigay ka ng badges. How to give badge? Like sa ginawa sa class dojo kahapon, di ba? Meron yung mga attendance, you can have badges, and then na-edit ni Ma'am Sheila, Ma'am Sheila, tapos nagkabigay siya ng badge sa students. So, para siya naging points. Now, here, dito sa mga bata, for example, punta tayo dito sa classes Math 8. Ito. View submissions. Ito na yon. Okay. How to give badge. Now, sa mga bata, kung bibigyan mo siya ng badge, just click on the members. Ayan. So, makikita mo dito yung members. Ito yung members mo. Yung mga names ng students nandito. Okay, dito, you can click here to connect up to a parent. So, kapag nakapag-download na yung parent ng Edmodo for Parents. Tapos, you can message them also privately. Andito. And you can add another. Ayan. So, tapos ito, kung meron ng parent dyan, may nakalagay na dito. So, naglagay ako ng example, Ayan. So, example, si Russell, meron siyang, ayan, parent. Ako yung parent. Ayan. So, dito, you can click the name of the students. You can visit their account. So, try natin. Ayan. Okay. Ayan. Dito, pwede mo siyang bigyan ng badge. Okay. Tapos, makikita mo yung activities niya dito. Ano yung mga pinagagawa niya? No more messages here. Ano yung progress niya? Ayan. So, kung nakapagpasa ba siya or wala. Okay. So, try natin. Hanap tayo ng student na nakapag-pass. Kasi experimental to eh. Okay. Try. Ayan sa activity nito. Ayan. Progress. Ayan. Math 8. Ayan. Tapos, to add badge, dito ka sa award badge upper right corner. Award badge. So, ayan. Ito red. Parang similar sa class dojo. Ayan. So, meron nakalagay, student of the month, star performer, perfect attendance, participant or good participation, homework helper, hard worker, good question, good citizen, ayan. Or you can edit your own badge. Ayan. Hanap ka ng picture. Okay. You can upload any picture. For example, logo ng school or any picture you can find in the internet and then name tapos description ng badge. Then award mo yung badge sa mga student na gusto mo. For example, award natin to star performer. Then award badge. Ayan, award badge. 2 badges earned. Ayan. Belong to your school's Edmodo subdomain. Ayan, stellar work. Your performance was brilliant. Ayan, awarded by. Ayan. Ayan, and you can also have the permission to revoke the award. Okay. Ayan. Okay. Now, is another thing din po mga teachers is how to add a co-teacher. So how to add a co-teacher, dito ka punta sa tapos invite teachers. Ayan. Sa my profile mo, yung kanina ginawa natin, profile, then you can also go here to invite the teachers. Ayan. Ito yung magiging account mo. Ito yung magiging site. And then you can copy this and then send this to messenger or send it to email. Okay. Okay. And lastly, we have now is the Discover. Now, dito sa Discover, it's a collection of games, applications, and everything na pwede mong puntahan. For example, we have here collections of teachers. So, lahat ng teachers na nag-upload ng mga videos or anything na related sa ginawa mong interest kanina math, you can view here. And also here. And then dito naman, you can also have play games. So, meron siyang games sa loob. So, tatlo itong game, pero hindi ko alam kung bakit nawala yung dalawa. So, meron dito, may games siya. I don't know kung bakit nawala yung dalawa. Tapos merong apps dito. Maliban sa apps na makikita natin dito sa profile malapit, ito yung Microsoft Offices, meron ding apps dito sa baba. Ayun, Happy Not Perfect. Ayun, apps. Okay? And then lastly, we have our messages. Ayan. Ito yung ito yung message na makikita mo kung yung student is meron due na hindi nasagutan. For example, don't forget your assignment is due soon. Due soon. Ito yung magiging link. Just they can just click it and then they will automatically go to your assignment post. Ayan. So and then masasagutan nila. Okay? So you can ito pa tulad nito. So, meron siyang quiz and quiz na due. Okay. So, and then dito, you can attach and assign files galing from your Google Drive, and also, you can also insert emoji. Ayan. For example, happy. Tada! Okay. And then, dito sa gilid nito, makikita mo yung files na mga na-insert mo or nalagay mo. Okay? Ayan. Okay, so ito yung lastly, ito yung magiging notifications mo. Okay. So let's go back to home and then let's go back to my slides. Okay, so that are some useful tips that you can have or you can do in Edmodo. Ayan. Now, let's go to the advantages before we end. The advantages of Edmodo. So it's a secured simple web 2.0 secure tool which mimics Facebook to some extent. So medyo katulad talaga sila ng Facebook. It's easy and it's intuitive for all end users. It also allows for customization of classroom based on the learner's needs. Okay? It offers flexibility for teachers, students, and parents. Provides a platform for timely and immediate access for to teachers. Immediate follow-up to teachers and parental concerns. Has the capability of adding mobile apps for iPhones, iPods, and Androids. So it allows for easy editing of profiles, would be excellent for visual learners. An email address is not required to access the course, only the group code is required. Yes, isa ito sa pinaka-importante. No need to have the email kung sa mga bata. Hindi na nila kinakailangan pa na mag-provide ng email kasi medyo maalam natin yung mga bata medyo nakakalimutin kasi hindi nila masyadong binibigyan ng importance yung email. So, now, they can only have the group code para makapasok na agad sa kanilang Edmodo classes. Disadvantages of this Edmodo. So, Edmodo does not allow a student-to-student interaction. And siguro meron maliit yung yung communication based sa messages, pero hindi masyado kasi they cannot communicate properly. This interaction would be beneficial in any learning environment, especially when utilizing social media. Yan. Hindi sila masyado nakakapag-usap. Hindi katulad na we cannot have a Zoom something conference here sa Edmodo. It's just a platform where we can, it's a learning environment where we can just post things that the students can also see. Yan. So some students may not have the discipline to remain focused and be responsible for coping with the assignments. Excuse. Since this platform of delivering information is so relaxed. Yes, it's so relaxed. And then, siguro yung ma-remind mo lang sila kapag nag-message ka na sa kanila. Ayan. So, lack of audio capability. And this might not be great enhancer for students who are audiovisual learners. Yeah. So, those are some of the disadvantages that I found Edmodo lacking lang. Okay? So, ayun. So, thank you so much for listening and I hope you've learned something from me. My co-mathematics teachers of Davao de Oro. Ayan. So, let me stop my screen sharing. And so, thank you so much, teachers. Yeah, excuse me.
Sir Ram, nakamute ka, sir. Teacher Ram?
Sorry for the second time around. Sorry. Ayan, thank you so much to Sir Julius for sharing your knowledge and skills in this morning's session. Ayan, and for that Edmodo, it will really help our teachers and of course our learners to connect with the people and to have resources needed to reach their full potential, right, Teacher Mel?
Yes, Teacher Ram. So thank you so much, Sir Julius.
Yes,
Indeed,
ma'am.
your inputs are very timely, sir. So the Edmodo is very convenient to use since it has similar interface with the Facebook, right, sir? In
Yes.
which the learners are already familiarized. And in fact, no, this is the LMS that we have used last school year in online classes at Nabuntra National Comprehensive High School,
Wow,
sir.
nice.
So from my experience also, I can really recommend using this Edmodo as an LMS. So because it has greatly helped us in our online quizzes, especially in asynchronous classes, sir. Di ba,
Yes,
sir?
ma'am.
Mas madali siya.
Mas
And
yes.
also sa tracking of learners' progress. And simple to use, so I think gagamitin pa din namin to this school year. So once again, thank you so much, Sir Julius Miranda.
You're welcome. Thank you po.
And Sir Julius, you have a question po from Ma'am Salome Aguilar. Hello po sir, may tanong lang po. Di ko po ma-add ang school ko sa Edmodo po. Naghahanap po siya ng school code. Ano po ang gagawin ko po? Salamat po sir.
Ayan, ma'am, ma'am Salome, siguro ma'am, you can add the school, you can create the own your own school there po. Pwede naman po, ma'am. Kasi pagpasok mo kung wala ka pong school code, you can create your own school. Baka kasi yun, hindi katulad nung sa Class Dojo na wala pa nakagamit sa school nyo. So you can have your school, or you can create the school po. Yan, para tapos you can now ikaw yung unang gagamit. Ayan.
Ayan,
Thank
thank you so
you.
much po Sir Julius. And I hope, Ma'am Salome, nasagutan po ni Sir Julius yung tanong ninyo. And sa mga teachers po natin dyan sa Davao de Oro na gusto pong magtanong about Edmudo and about the topic of Sir Julius, you can use our social media platforms. We are live on YouTube and on our Facebook pages. So please po teachers, if you have some questions, just ask and please comment it down below.
And then
And again,
sa output nyo po, kung about sa output po, your output just screenshot your Edmodo accounts. Kung siguro po ano lang kanang nakapaggawa kayo ng class, a simple class. That will do. Yan.
ayan, thank you again po. Again, thank you so much Sir Julius for being a great speaker
Thank
this
you.
morning. Ayan, thank you so much po.
Yes, thank
God
you,
bless. Ayan.
sir. God bless, sir.
Ayan, so again, teachers, reminder lang po, same output lang po kay with Ma'am Sheila, just screenshot your Edmodo account and keep it until the last day sa ating webinar kasi there are still follow-up information on what to do on your final output. So for the meantime, same instruction applied with Ma'am Sheila. Just screenshot your Edmodo account and the Class Dojo account and keep it until the last day of this webinar. Right, Ma'am Mel?
Yes, Sir Ram. So again, teacher participants, you may also utilize the comment boxes for your questions, shout outs, and any other form of interaction. So we have Facebook page Davao de Oro Math Circle of Innovators, and also Facebook private group DDO Mathematics Hub for active learning.
Yes, ayan. And I guess, Ma'am Mel, we are now ready for our third speaker and last speaker for this morning session, Ma'am Mel.
Yes, so and finally, teacher participants, it is our honor again to introduce our last speaker for this morning. So she graduated Bachelor of Secondary Education major in mathematics at Davao del Norte State College last April 2005. And she graduated Master of Arts in Education major in mathematics at Assumption College of Nabunturan last 2013. Presently, she is teaching as a Master Teacher 1 at Pasian National High School, Pasian Moncayo, Davao de Oro. She is the Secretary in Math Circle of Innovators and also a member of the Technical Working Group.
Let us welcome on screen our ever supportive and very active Ma'am Christine A. Teves. A virtual round of applause, everyone. Ayan, hi po, Ma'am Christine. Welcome on
Hello,
screen,
Ma'am
ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Christine. Good
Good
morning
morning,
po.
Teacher
Morning po,
Ram. Good
ma'am.
morning, Teacher Mel.
Good
Thank you
morning,
for
ma'am.
Yeah.
for such wonderful introduction. Okay, so I'm very happy that I was able to be this resource speaker, no, for today's training. Okay, my respect to our regional director, Dr. Alan G. Farnazo, our assistant regional director, Madam Maria Inesi Asuncion, our school's division superintendent, Ma'am Euphemia Gamutin, to our assistant schools division superintendent, Romel Arhandayan, to the OIC chief in CID, Dr. Arlene B. Lim, to all our education program supervisors in all subject areas, especially to our ever dynamic education program supervisor in mathematics, Dr. Renato N. Pakpakin. Of course, to our district coordinating principal in the Moncayo East District, Ma'am Shirley Jean Villamor Sugano, my school head, Ma'am Jenny O. Derano in Pasian National High School, members of the Technical Working Group, fellow math innovators in the division of Davao de Oro. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so at the moment that I was invited here as a resource speaker, I keep on thinking of what should I have to share. So I made some researches, and then I hope that these researches, will really help, to all the teachers, not only here in our division but also to the other divisions as well. So let me present to you my presentation. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes po.
ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to check. Okay, so it's all about using Flipgrid and ZipGrid for student videos, engagement, and assessment. I guess some of our teachers here have already practiced, these applications, but I am here just to share, and then I hope that you will appreciate these applications and you will use this one, especially in this time of pandemic. So before I'm going to introduce these two applications, let me share to you some background about the use of technology in this new normal. Of course, the integration of technology into mathematics education has been found to be related to three critical factors. One is the design of technology, the learning activities and tasks, the role of the teacher, and the educational context. Aside from that, according to Hoyles in 2018, he stressed that teachers in mathematics must be part of the transformative process as co-designers and teacher researchers to be able to transform mathematical practice through the use of digital technologies. So as teachers in mathematics, we will not only uh, think of giving always, the modules, the activity sheets, but I guess we have to give add-ons. We have to give supplementary to our students, and that is the use of technology. So I am going to present to you this first application. So it's all about Flipgrid. By the way, what is Flipgrid? I guess you've used already this application. Some of you already make groups, make grids in these applications. But I am going to define this first. So it is a fantastic tool for gathering feedback from students in the form of short videos. Especially in this time, we really find hard time to reach out our students. Really had hard time in connecting to our students. So I guess Flipgrid is a very good answer to that problem. Aside from that, a Flipgrid is a video discussion board which supports student interactions and social learning. Why it will support student interactions? Because through this application, you can ask the reaction, you can ask their feedbacks regarding to the presentation you made in your groups in this application. Don't you know, my dear teachers, that there are so many ways to use Flipgrid? One is all about sharing book reviews. With Flipgrid's new augmented reality or AR feature, classrooms and classroom libraries can use the video QR to create an engaging way for students to share book reviews. So Flipgrid is a very good application for book reviews. Aside from that, Flipgrid also can be of great help in practicing world language skills. It makes possible for teachers in different districts, different divisions, or it could be in different countries to collaborate. For world language teachers, this creates opportunities for students to practice their speaking skills with a larger group not than just their class. So Flipgrid cannot just be used in our subject in mathematics, but of course, this can be used also in other subject areas. Aside from this, Flipgrid can increase accessibility for all students. Flipgrid has expanded many of its accessibility features to ensure that students can participate. So if you're if you cannot reach out your students, then you can use this application. Aside from this, you can even invite outside speakers. Using the guest mode, teachers can invite guest speakers to participate in classroom discussion. You, as a teacher, you have your account in Flipgrid. You can even invite outside speakers, especially those speakers yesterday. Flipgrid also can be able to build student portfolios. A teacher can create a grid for student, and then you may ask your students to make or submit their own portfolios just using the application. In Flipgrid also, we can add annotations. When students will record a video, they have the option to write directly on the video, and they can add sticky notes. They can play using the additional text, because in the application, there are so many features where the students can play, can make use of the add-ons in the features. Aside from that, Flipgrid also can build a mixtape. What is this mixtape? A mixtape is a way to curate videos from any topic or grid in a single location. We teachers can be able to select any student video and add it to the mixtape, which can be shared with the entire class. We all know that we have this DDO TV Escuela, our Z Radio. So, and then all of these links can be accessed in YouTube. So we can have an access on this. We can copy the link and we can attach this in our grids in the application. Aside from that, Flipgrid can help us to do the sharing and celebrating work. What does it mean? Celebrating completed projects or finished assignments is often forgotten in the classroom due to time constraints. But with the use of Flipgrid, it makes it fairly easy and quick. In Flipgrid also, we can support absent students. We really had hard time in connecting and reaching out our students. But with this application, it can be able to catch up solution for students who are absent. The teacher can create a topic for work implemented in the class if the student is absent. You can ask their classmates, their peers, to give the support to those students who are absent. So how can we get started with Flipgrid? Is that you may get your cell phone. You're going to download it in our Google Play or Play Store. So just type Flipgrid, and then you are just going to wait. Anyway, all the teachers in Davao de Oro, you can follow the procedures which I'm going to present to you. Okay? So I guess you are following, and then you are going to click open. Okay? So now this will be the environment of Flipgrid. So it will welcome you, and then you are just going to tell if you're a student or an educator. So if you're a student, you click on student. If you are an educator, you click on it. So you are going to share this to your students, just like this one. Okay, once it will be downloaded in your cell phone or it will be installed, this will pop up. Okay, if you are going to share this to your students, you are going to tell them the process. Okay, so aside from using the cell phone, you may use also Flipgrid in a web browser. Just open a browser. You're going to type www.flipgrid.com. Okay, and this is now the environment. Supposed to be you don't have an account in Flipgrid, you're going to sign up. You may click on sign up with Microsoft or sign up with Google. So most of us here have our Google account. So just click on it. Okay, don't you know, my dear teachers, that in Flipgrid, we can add our co-teachers. So in Flipgrid, we mean that one as co-leads. Co-leads, meaning our co-teachers, our co-makers in our presentation in this application. Oh, so how can we do that? Okay, so just click on add a co-lead, and then you may enter a co-lead here, supposed to be, no, I'm just using another account just for presentation. Then you're going to type here in this box, no, the email of your co-lead, and then you click on invite. Okay, and that's it. It's very easy. Okay, you may add so many co-leads, your co-teachers, to be part of your class, especially if your class, say for example in math, you may ask your co-teachers to be a co-editor in this class, because you will have your presentation, that is integrated to one another. Say for example in mathematics, you're going to present a class, and then you may ask your co-teacher in English to take part on it. So for example, you're going to ask your students to give a reaction, to the solution. So you may ask your co-teacher in English to do that. Okay. In Flipgrid also, you may ask, you may present to add group on it. So how can you do that? So just type, for example, this one, I'm using grade 9 math enthusiast, and then you are going to click on create group. You may add members. Okay, I'm going to explain later how to add members. Okay. Okay, so this one, so these are my groups, I'm showing to you my groups here. Okay. So these are the groups which I made, So this is already in my account. So I'm going to present to you, for example, if you are going to present a topic, to create a topic, So here, I'm presenting to you a sample test in Math 7, because I'm going to integrate this one to my other application. So in this case, I will ask my students to take a test in ZipGrade. Okay, so I ask them, please answer the test in ZipGrade. So in the attached link, I'm going to show to you how to attach a link. Okay, so assuming that I made a test in Flipgrid, then I'm going to copy the URL, and then I'm going to paste that one to the link button in my Flipgrid. Okay, so I'm going to write the title. Okay, and then I'm going to click on add. You may ask your students to do the recording. It will depend on you what will be the time. Okay. Okay, so aside from this, Don't you know in Flipgrid we can add members? So who will be our members in our grid, in our group? Of course, our members will be our students themselves. So how are we going to do that? For us to add the members in our group or in our class, just simply you may link this one to our Google Classroom or Teams, or you just manually input the emails, no, of your students. So here I'm showing to you uh, the, the email account of my partner, of course. Just an illustration, okay? And then after typing her email ad, so that's it, okay? So I'm going to repeat, no, how to create topic. In creating topic, you just click on create topic. Okay. For example, in this case, I'm going to have this title. It's all about simplifying radical expressions using the laws of radicals, of course. There's a limit in the number of words in typing the title. Okay. Now, of course, in this box, you may add description on it, or you may add a prompt. A prompt is simply the minds of our students. So in this case, I ask my students to simplify the radical. How can you simplify radical expressions using the laws of radicals? Okay, just simply like that. Okay, in Flipgrid, you may add no video. Okay, you may add attachments. So in this case, I'm using the one material in the DDO TV Escuela. Okay, so what I'm doing here is to share a particular link. It's all about simplifying radical expressions using the laws of radicals. I'm just going to paste that one on the link provided, and then I'm going to click on add. So in this recording time, you may ask your students to record, their own response, their own feedback. Okay, so it's up to you. You may change on that, and then you click save to group. Okay, and this will now be the environment, no, of your group or your grid. Okay, so there will be a pop-up on this that you have to share this to your members or to your students. All you have to do is to copy. Okay, so in this scene, you are going to tell your students the code. You're going to share the code to your students. So just give the link or the code to them. So this will be now the code. Okay, so you are going to share this one. They may use the web browser, or you may instruct your students to open their application in their cell phone, and then they are going to key in this code. It's B7BF6B45. But make sure that you are going to add your students as members of your group so that they can easily access on your group. Okay, so let us check. For example, if you gave already this to your students, so I asked one model here. So she keyed in already the code, and she gave the response on how to simplify radical. So that's it, no? Just as a teacher, you may view the response. So as a teacher, you may check if she really has this idea about simplifying radical expressions using the laws of radicals. Okay, another response. But in this time, she uses frames. No? So you may ask your students to, okay, you are going to explore the application. You may add sticky notes, you may add different frames or background, just to let us be happy in his or her presentation. Okay, I acted here as a model. Okay, I have no choice. Okay, so this is how you're going to do that. You're going to play on the different frames. Okay, so you may tell your students, okay, you explore, using the application. Just browse it. Just click on the different effects. No, you do the filter. You may add the text effects. Okay, you may add stickers. Okay, so I'm going to proceed to another slide because the model is not so good here. Okay, just kidding. Okay, so another illustration is all about this one. Okay. Hmm. Okay, here. So another response, no? Same model. Okay. So that's it. No, I guess I presented to you the application, and I hope that you follow the instructions. If you cannot follow this one later, no, if you have so many questions, I will really love to answer all of your questions and queries with regards to uplift grid. Okay, so aside from Polyp Grid, I'm going to share to you another important application. But in this application, we will have to focus on the assessment side. So what is this application? It's all about the zip grade. So for us to have a background of zip grade, let me introduce to you its definition. Okay, a zip grade is a grading app that makes grading effortless while capturing, storing, and reporting with useful data on assessments. You know what? In zip grade, we can turn our cell phones, our tablets into a grading machine. Okay, so how can we have this application? You may use your cell phone. You may follow after me. Okay, you are going to type in the Google Play or in the Play Store. Just type ZipGrade, and then you're going to wait, no, that this application will be downloaded in your cell phone. Of course, when you are going to download this one, make sure that you have your connection. Okay, so just click on Open. Okay, and then supposed to be you don't have an existing account in this application. So what are you going to do is to register as a new user. Okay, here I'm just using my another account for presentation. Okay, so just type your email account. You may use your Gmail account, and then you have to key in your password. Okay, make sure that you cannot forget your password. Of course, you have to confirm your password. Okay, and then do not forget to check on the box, meaning that you agree the zip grade terms and policy. Okay, so you are going to wait, and then that's it. You have already your application. Okay, let me remind you also, my dear teachers, that zip grade can let us have this 100 scans per month. Okay, only 100 scans. But if you want to have unlimited access, no, on this application, you may purchase it. Okay, so later on, I'm going to present to you using this application in an online version. Okay, so aside from that, if you have already your account in ZipGrade, what are you going to do is to proceed in the login button. You are going to just simply type your email. Okay, and then of course you're going to key in your password, and then check on the terms and policy for ZipRate. And that's it. You've logged in successfully to this application. Okay, so this is now the environment of ZipRate. So you have these different buttons. the quizzes, the students, the classes, the settings. Okay. So supposed to be, if you are going to uh, enter the name of your student, so you are going to type the first name and of course their last name. Okay. So I'm just a presentation. No, I've just invented names. Okay. Okay, here. So here I have here Maria Andres. Okay. So in zip grade, one thing is nice here is it will give okay different zip grade ID. Okay. So here I'm going to uh, create different class here. Okay. Grade 7 math class. Okay. So another class, you may add so many classes here. Okay. Okay, so another class. Okay, so for example, you are really a versatile teacher, so you can add different classes. Okay, now what if you are going to say for example your students have already have their answers in the answer sheet that you provide. So you are now ready to capture the answers of your students. But before that, you are going to indicate first the quiz name. So for example here, I have here math 7 sets. Okay. And then you are going to check if it is a 20 question form for answer sheet, a 50 question form, or 100 question form. And then you have to tick on the class. It's grade 7 class. So here you are going to key in your answer key. Okay, so just a presentation. So I'm using this different answers. Okay, so of course you have to make sure that your answer key is really correct for your given test. Okay, so here, no, I I prepared a 20 item test, so I'm going to key in also 20 answers for the 20 item test, assuming that I gave already the test. Okay, so here, no. Okay, so that's it. This is now the zip grade, no. So now, see for example, your students have their answers, so you may capture, no? But make sure that when you're going to capture this 4 squares here, the green ones should be aligned or should be fitted also to the squares in your answer sheet. So just like that. Now you are going to capture clearly, so that the responses of the students will be generated in your application. Okay, so I guess the papers of Maria, Juan, and Pedro are now captured. Okay, so in zip grade, one thing is very nice also is that you can see the result, the result of your students. Okay, here you have also the item analysis, and every item you can check who are the students got correct, who are the students got wrong. Okay, here. Okay, so for the 20 item test. Okay, so okay, So, no, I'm just going to repeat how to capture. Okay, you have to align, no, to align the squares in your answer sheet. Okay, so supposed to be you are going to check, no, okay, the answers or the papers of this student. So you're just going to click on review papers. Okay, you can see that one in your application. Okay, just click on it. Okay, so you have here, no? Just click. Okay. So you can see, no, the output of Maria Juan, and Pedro. So in zip grade, you can check, no, the item analysis. So usually we are asked to make our item analysis, and it's so very tiring. But in zip grade, it's just very easy. No, I'm going to present to you again. No, how to have an access in the item analysis in zip grade. So it's very comfortable for us, not so not so tiring for us teachers. Okay, so in this presentation, I'm just presenting to you how to use ZipRaid, no, in an offline version. No, one thing that you are going to remember is that you have to install first, no, the application in your cell phone, but you have to use the connection. After downloading or installing this application in your cell phone, you may do the scanning in offline way. Okay, so just when you are going to install the application, just use the Play Store or Google Play. But once it will be downloaded in your cell phone, your cellular phones, you may do the scanning of the papers of your students in offline way. Now, aside from that, no, don't you know that ZipRaid, no, can be used online? Okay, so I am very thankful to Ma'am Sheila and Sir Michael for helping me to have this presentation in ZipRaid in online. So actually, Ma'am Sheila Dandan was featured in a site, no, that telling us the importance of using ZipRaid online. Okay, so uh, we should be proud to them, especially to Ma'am Sheila. Okay, so how can we use ZipRate, no, in online uh, version? Okay, supposed to be, no, you are going to type, no, in our web browser, it's ziprate.com. Okay, ziprate.com. Okay, so once you've done, you are going to check, no, if you have already your existing account, or if you are a new user to this account. Okay, so if you are a new user, you are going to click, no, to click this uh, button here, new user. So if you have your account, so you just proceed to log in. Okay, so here I'm going to present to you as a new user. So supposed to be you are new in this application. What are you going to do is to type your email account. So I'm using another account here. This is the account of my co-teacher. Okay, and then you're going to key in also the password. Click on the terms of service and policy, and then you click on register as a new user. Okay, and then congratulations, no, you have already your account in ZipGrade. Okay, so I hope you can follow, no? Okay, so I'm going to uh, repeat. You click on this one, new user. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure that you have your own email account. It could be Gmail, or you can make use of your DepEd account. Type your password. Okay, click on this box no, for the terms and policy of ZipGrade. Click this one and register as a new user. So I hope that you have your account in ZipGrade, because later on I'm going to ask you to have your own account in this application. So what if you have your existing account? So just like me, I have my account in ZipGrade. So I'm going to type my email address. So this time I'm using my DepEd account. So here, I have already my account here. Okay, in ZipGrade, you have different features. No, we have the quizzes, the classes, the students. Okay, I'm going to repeat. Okay, so in ZipGrade, one thing is very important is that you have to add your class. Okay, so just like in Flipgrid, you have these groups, you have these different classes. So for you to have an easy access to this account, you may add your class. So for example, you are a teacher in grade 7 math, in grade 8, in grade 9, in grade 10, because you are a very good teacher, of course. So you have to make sure that you must add a class here first. So how can you do that? Just click on this one, add new class. Okay, so here I'm adding my class in grade 7. So you may change no your class name. Okay, you may add unique class names. Okay, another class here, grade 9 math. Okay, but now I don't have my class in grade 9. Okay, grade 10. Okay, and then click save class. You have to click save class. Okay, so that's it. You have your different classes. And of course, okay, I'm going to, okay, so supposed to be you are going to add your students. So in this class, you are going to add your students. Okay, so how can you do that? Just click on this button here, students, and then you are going to add them. Okay, for example, no, you may add your student manually, okay, by clicking add new student. But if it's very tiring in your part, you may import your students from CSB. So how can we perform that? Okay, so click import students from CSB. Okay, and then it should be CSB, so you have to click first no sample file. So you can see here. Okay, and then you are going to get the file. Okay, so here in the presentation I'm using the downloaded one, so just click on choose file. Okay, and then upload. Okay, so here you have the names of your students, no, the data. So after then, you're going to click first name. Of course, it is the first name, the last name. The ZipGrade ID, you may customize it. You may uh, use the LRN ID. Okay. And then you click on return to students. So these are our students. No, I've used also the sample file. No, I didn't change it. Okay. So now, what if you are going to have your quiz? No? So click on new quiz. And then you are going to write the quiz name. You're going to type the quiz name. So it's Math 7 sample test. Okay, just a presentation. Okay, so I'm using here the 20 question form. Click online open submission. Click on grade 7 math class because it's grade 7. And then here, you may explore this. Okay, so this is the score distribution. Of course, you have to indicate your answer key. Okay, so you are going to key in your answer key. The points, you are going to check on the points. So if it's 1 point per item, okay, here, okay, so number 6, number 7, 8. Here in this illustration, I'm using the 20 question form, but I have my 10 item test only. So I have only 10 answers also. So you are going to click on save and click back to quiz. Okay. Okay, so you are going to check. Okay. This one. And then after that, you click on view, edit, remote. Because in ZipGrade, it is very important also that you are going to upload your test and make sure that your test should be in PDF file format. Okay, so for example, you are going to make your test in MS Word, you are going to convert it in PDF file format. Okay, so after having that one, so this will pop up, no? So you can create so many answer keys here. So for example, if you want different sets of your students, and then you will think that your students will not, we cannot copy, so you may key in different answer sheets here. But here in my illustration, I'm using only one. Okay. So you are going to click on this one, upload. Okay. You click on upload. So after that, you are going to choose file. Okay, so I'm using here no naka PDF format. Okay, and then make sure that you are going to, okay, I'm going to okay, I'm going to repeat. Okay, so here now you have here, you upload selected file. Okay, and then make sure you have your verified submission and open submission. Okay, you may have this one or this one. Just simply copy the URL. You highlight this one, you copy, or just simply click on the copy URL. Okay, and then, say for example, you are going to give this to your students now. You just copy the URL and tell them the link, no, the URL. So once it will be given to your students, they may write their name and they may now start the quiz. Okay. So here, this one is grade 6. I didn't have the chance to edit. It should be grade 7. Okay. So as a student, they may just tick on the answers, no? And they will see, of course, the questions, no, at the right. Okay, at the right here in my screen, it is in my right side. The answer sheet, no, is in my left part. Okay, after that, you are going to click on review and submit to the teacher. Okay. So this is in the part of the students. Okay, so you may tell your students that they will be notified with their scores. Okay, so you may email their score or the result of their test. Okay, so as a teacher, you can check Okay, so this is the performance of Dennis. Okay, so Dennis is my student. Okay, so in zip grade, we have here different forms. Okay, here. This is the 20 question form. But maybe you will ask that in my previous presentation, I've just keyed in the 10 answers and then I've clicked the 20 question form. It's just okay, no? It will be recorded as a 10 item test. Here, no, we have here the 50 item scoring form. You can download also the 100 question form. So in your laptop or in your computer, you can view these different forms. So you may follow my presentation. You may do it by your own using your web browser. Okay. But I'm going to share to you the different forms. Okay. Going to give you the site. Okay, so that's it. In zip grade, my dear teachers, one thing is very nice also is that you can view the item analysis. Okay, so in the created quiz, no, in the bottom part, you may click their item analysis. So for example, you have here now your students, so you can have this item analysis. Okay, so I'm going to uh, show you the forms so that you can have a clear picture. No? So this is the 20 question form, the 50 question form, and the 100 question form. Okay, so my dear fellow innovators, you may download the answer sheets in this site. It's https://www.zipgrade.com/forms. Okay, but we will share no, the different uh, answer forms no, to you. We will be providing the different resources to you. Okay, so I guess that ends my presentation for the two applications. And then just to let you experience the beauty of technology, I'm going to ask you for your output. So, what are you going to do is first you're going to create an account in Flipgrid. Okay? So I'm really sure that you followed my presentation and I know that you can do that. You can make your own group or class and please explore in adding videos. My dear teachers, you can add your own video. Uh, Unfortunately, I didn't present it to you my videos, but because I really had the hard time, no, in preparing. So just like the next time, I'm going to present to you. That will be another presentation. Okay, you may add attachments. Okay, you may add images to just explore. And then aside from creating an account in Flipgrid, I want you to create also an account, of course, in ZipGrade. So in my previous illustration, under the open submission, you are going to copy the URL. And then later on, our ICT team will be giving you the link, no, in which you are going to submit no, the outputs. Okay? So, so let me uh, ask you, no, what what are your feelings, no, in my presentation? Okay, so teacher Ram. Okay, so I'm going to ask them, no, their different reactions. So I'm going to present to you these slides in AHA slides. Okay, so, and then I'm going to encourage also all the teachers to feel free to ask questions, and I'm going to
Yes.
entertain. Okay, so uh, Teacher Ram, Teacher
Yes.
Mel, I'm going
Yes,
to
Yes,
present
Ma'am
first.
Tin.
I'm going to open web browser first. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. Yes po, ma'am.
can you still see my screen?
Yes.
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, so I'm just going to go to my account in AHA. Okay.
So, teachers, ayan, feel free to ask question po. You can utilize our social media platforms. Just comment it down below on the live on comment section. If you have
Yes.
something to ask to Ma'am Christine about the topic, feel free to ask. Ayan, teacher. So, ask anything you want about this topic.
Yes. I'm going to present to you my. Um, okay. Okay. So here I'm going to present now. I'm using another app. Okay, so can you see, Teacher Ram, Teacher Mel? Now you have
Yes po,
here.
ma'am. It's very clear.
Can you can you flash this one? I'm going to ask teachers to go to this link. It's ahaslides.com/h
H
h h o
H O
h o
H
A
dot
zero or
eight
zero, I guess
zero.
zero.
Okay, then
AA4
AA4.
four.
AA4.
Okay, okay. I'm going to share. Okay, this one.
Ayan, teacher. So you can go to
Okay,
the site. It's AHA. It's ahaslides.com/H0AA4
okay, and
for
then
your questions.
teachers. Yes, teachers, you may just uh, you may have to answer this one. Okay. So here I cannot give you because I've tried no the application. So you may see the something like this. Did this session meet your expectations? So you have there the question. It's just like yes, no, yeah, yes, no, and maybe.
So
Okay.
it's something like an evaluation, Ma'am Tin. Is
Evaluation.
Yeah,
evaluation site.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm just going to wait now. Okay, so can you see Teacher Ram? There's so many hearts,
Yes,
hearts here, hearts
Ma'am
here.
Tin.
Yeah, yes,
Excuse mo
sir.
po, Ma'am Tin.
Yes, sir.
Submission close daw po, Ma'am Tin. So if ever po, Ma'am, pwede po nating ma-open it.
Yes,
Ah,
ma'am. Nag-participant limit exceeded na po.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Up to seven. Okay, up to seven lang kasi.
Okay.
Okay, so it's okay. They may give their feedbacks, no, in our
Group,
YouTube and our Facebook. Okay, and
Facebook
then you
pages.
just give. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Aside from that, I have here another one. Okay, so if those teachers didn't be able to respond, so here na lang. Okay, another slide. Okay, they just go to this
Okay.
aslides.com/h0aa4 same
Yes.
Same
same
lang po,
Yes
ma'am.
okay,
po. Same lang
but
po, ma'am.
in the next slide they just proceed to the next slide. Okay, do you have any suggestions to improve my presentation? Okay, I'm going to copy this one.
Okay, so teachers, just go to the
Okay, so the
ahaslides.com slash H0AA4 for the
AA4.
evaluation of Ma'am Tin about the topic. So we are now on our second slide, Ma'am Tin, right? Second slide na tayo.
it's in my second
Yes.
slide.
Second slide na po tayo, teachers.
Okay,
So the question is, what is the question, Ma'am Mel?
it's
The question is, do you have any suggestions to improve my presentation?
okay,
So there
so
are
they just
several choices.
yeah.
So sa teachers na nakapasok, You can proceed to the second slide to answer.
Okay. Then, aside from that, okay, so maybe a bit more practical stuff would be nice, but okay. So there's so many reactions here, ma'am.
Okay.
None.
Yes.
You were beyond great. Okay, can you see that my
Wow.
screen? Okay, maybe a bit
Uh,
more practical stuff.
yes.
I didn't really see the point of the case that. Uh, okay. This one. And so far the presentation. Okay. Okay, and then let's proceed to the third slide, sir. Okay,
Yes, and
any final questions for me?
so for our third slide, it is any final question for me. So ask anything, questions about the topic. So Ma'am Teen could answer it right now. So while we are
Okay.
now having Ma'am Teen, so you can ask anything about the topic.
Yes, teachers, if you have queries, you can comment na.
Okay, maybe Teacher Ram, Teacher Mel, they have questions. Okay, si Ma'am Susain, Ma'am Susain Caballero, it's in Moncayo is district. She
Yes,
answered here, none.
none.
Okay,
So
none.
no questions.
Let's see,
None.
none.
Very clear.
Ah, two two reactions for Ma'am Susain. Special shout out no ka Ma'am Susain. Ma'am Susain, are you sure you don't have questions? Ah, ito Teacher Ram, small letter. Small letters, none. Ito,
None.
None. So it's
none.
very clear
Again,
na po
none.
kay Ma'am Suzanne. The topic
None.
is very clear. So thank you,
Okay,
Ma'am.
Okay.
please, Teacher Ram, Teacher Mel, please give me the question so that I can entertain, and then I'm going to represent if it should be,
There
it should
is, ano
be,
ma'am,
There is
one
a
question
question,
here, ma'am.
ma'am.
yes.
Yes, Teacher Mel, kindly read it, Teacher Mel. What's the
Okay,
question?
so the question po is, what's the difference between flip grid and zip grid, ma'am? What is a second question is, what is most convenient to use in math?
Yes po.
Ah, okay. Uh, no name. There's no name. Okay.
Facebook user
Facebook
only, ma'am.
user.
Okay. Flip grade and zip grade. No, it's zip grade. It's ZIPGRADE.
AEDE.
Okay. Yeah. So these are two different applications. So when we are going to use flip grade, it is for student engagement. Okay.
Mm,
We can ask the feedbacks of our students. But in zip grade, we can have this for our assessment,
assessment.
for our grading. And then we may ask our students to take the test online. And after this, we can be able to check their answers directly. Okay. And then another question is that what is most
Most
convenient to use?
convenient to use
I
in math.
guess all of these two applications are convenient and they are friendly. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Another question po,
Mm.
ma'am.
Okay, so I guess satisfy ang yung question ni Facebook user natin by the answer of Ma'am Teen. Ayan,
Zip grade,
because zip grade po is
another,
for assessment. Ayan.
yes, sir, yes,
Yes.
sir. It's for assessment
Yes po,
only.
Ma'am Teen.
Assessment.
Yes po, Ma'am Teen.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
uh, you know what, teachers, we will just have to explore, these two application. I'm just here to share, what I've experienced in these two applications. We will have to take note that Flipgrid, no, can be a supplemental, for us teachers. Usually, we are making Facebook, our group chats in Facebook, just like what I did in my school. I really use the group chats in Facebook. I have so many group chats now in my class so that I can reach out my students. So while using this Flipgrid, I'm just going to tell my students to do the procedures for them to install, in their cell phones, and then later on, I gave them the code. So out from the code, I gave that one to my group chat. So just simply typing in their different group chats. So that's it. And then my students really enjoyed it. They love it. And I'm sure that all the teachers here in the
Yes.
division of Davao de Oro will also love it and of course also zip grade.
Yes,
Just
ayan.
like no the pictures, no one article featured for Ma'am Sheila. She really had a great experience in zip grade, and I know some of the teachers also here had great experiences also in zip grade in terms of assessment. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So there are many
Yes po,
comments,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you daw po, and the apps are very useful daw po. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much
Yes.
also, ma'am, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I guess pag nakabisa ng mga teachers natin yung flip grade and zip grade, magugustuhan ng mga teachers natin yan, Ma'am Tin.
Yes, so
And ayan, so thank you
as
so much po, Ma'am Tin.
thank you so much, Ma'am Christine. So as shared by Ma'am no kanina, flip grade and zip grade are undeniably useful for us educators in our distance learning, especially in engagement with our learners and of course in our assessment, 'di ba, yung zip grade. So am I right, Teacher Ram?
Yes, you're so right, Teacher Mel. And thank you so much again, Ma'am Tin, for sharing the flip grade and zip grade. Where flip grade, where it makes learning fun, and the zip grade, where it helps teachers to turn their mobile phones into an optical scanner for grading paper multiple choices assessment. So in short, flip grade is more on about assessment. It was really amazing, Ma'am Tin. So thank you so much. And ayan, so since for now, Ma'am Mel, we have reminders lang po sa mga teachers natin that we are simultaneously streamed through our various platforms.
Yes,
So we
Sir
have a
Ram.
Facebook page of Davao de Oro. Yes, so always remember and share it, our pages and our live. So lahat is ma-notify that we are live. Ayan, welcome back po,
Okay,
Ma'am
Teacher
Tin.
Ram.
Okay, so I would like to take this opportunity to Teacher Ram and Teacher Mel. I would like to thank, of course, our education program supervisor in mathematics, na Dr. Renato Pakpakin. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity to be with the technical working group. At first, I was really nervous and I felt so, I keep on telling myself if I'm really really an asset no to the to the team no, but I keep on trying my best. And then I would like to thank also my partner in crime,
Mhm.
Madam Pebble Pumikpik. Ma'am, friend. Okay, a friend. Okay, and then I would like to thank also my district coordinating principal in Moncayo East District, Ma'am Shirley Jean Sugano. Ma'am, thank you so much, Ma'am, for always being with me, for always supporting my programs in this district, for helping me since from the start, for bringing me into this level of char into this level, for really helping me, for signing my different programs. The moment that I'm going to go to you and then I will ask you to sign my programs in math in our district, you kept on helping me, you keep on giving me the advice. And of course, to my very own school head, Ma'am Jenny Derano in Pasian National High School. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for giving me the load. Thank you for giving us the load, no? Of course, to my co-teachers in Pasian National High School, to my husband who happened to be my co-teacher also in that school, okay? And of course, to all of you, no? Math teachers in Davao de Oro, thank you so much for giving me uh, the chance to be here. And of course, to the members of the technical working group, to Sir Michael, to Ma'am Sheila, to Ma'am Irene, of course, to my partner again, Ma'am Pebble, thank you so much. And of course, to my co-teacher who happened to be in the ICT team, Sir Rimwell, ug sa tanan nga wala pa nako na mention diri, salamat kaayo. Okay, thank you so much, of course, Teacher Ram and Teacher Mel. That's all. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. Thank
Yes,
you
again,
once
again,
again,
thank you
Ma'am
so much po, Ma'am Tin.
Christine.
Thank you so much po.
Okay, and yes, teachers,
And
again,
ayan,
repeat lang
speaking
po
of
natin. Now we are, repeat ko lang
Yes.
Sir Ram ha, we are simultaneously
Okay, ma'am.
streamed through our various platforms. So we have Facebook page, Davao de Oro Math Circle of Innovators, Facebook private group, DDO Mathematics Hub for Active Learning, and through our YouTube channel at DDO-MEP TV. Use the hashtag DDO-MEP 2021 when posting on social media.
Ayan, so that's it. And how about Ma'am Mel, shout out muna tayo kasi we still have time, we still have minutes before we end this morning session. So meron ka bang mga pa-shout out dyan, mga baong shout out dyan and things?
Okay, so syempre daghan kay tag i-shout out sir.
Yes, and first, I would like to say thank you to Kabijana National High School, to my head, Ma'am Marian, for allowing me to be here at this time. And of course, to my co-teachers, Ma'am Cindy Rose, Digamon, and ayan, sa Nabunturan East District, to my coordinator, Sir Angelo, and to our district head, Ma'am Rosario A. Nuneza. So thank you so much for the support. And how about you,
Okay.
Ma'am Mel?
So shout out to my co-mathematics teachers at Nabunturan National Comprehensive High School. Ako na sila isa-isahan kay daghan kay sila sir. So we
Yo,
have Ma'am Agbon, they are watching in their homes and napod sa school. Si Ma'am Alibangbang, Sir Cruz, Ma'am Dalugdog, Ma'am Espinosa, Ma'am Iwayan, Ma'am Morales, Ma'am Nanali, Ma'am Otero, Ma'am Pamen, Ma'am Paradillo, Sir Remerata, Ma'am Rubio, Ma'am Charot, Ma'am Orhel, Ma'am Isulat, and Sir Aldaya. And of course, to our ever supportive head teacher, Sir Buen Camilo A. Salarda. Hello po everyone. Good morning.
Ayan, so thank you so much for watching and for staying with us until this very moment. So ayan, marami pa po tayong shout out, Ma'am Mel. Shout out to Ma'am Jenny O. Derano, Head Teacher 1 and School Head of Pasian National High School, and of course the teachers of Pasian National High School, to Sir Virgilio Aldaya of Nabunturan National Comprehensive High School. Thank you so much, sir. And to Ma'am Shirley Jean V. Sugano, District Coordinating Principal of Moncayo East District. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much. This greeting is coming from Ma'am Christine. Ayan. And we have also from our YouTube channel, maraming salamat po sa mga teachers natin dyan sa YouTube viewers natin. Thank you so much. Watching from Mipangi Elementary School, Ma'am Carmelita Tarepe. Ayan, good day po. My link, good day po. Happy viewing po from Palok Elementary School from Ma'am Estela Guzom. And good morning, watching from Maragusan Central Elementary School, Maragusan West from Ma'am Maricho Ulgasan. Ayan. And good morning, watching from Carunobe Integrated School, Maragusan, Ma'am Emily Binondo. And of course, we have good morning po watching from Kamantangan Elementary School from Blandina Payo. And how about sa YouTube natin, Ma'am Mel, meron ba tayong mga greetings and pa-shoutout dyan?
Sa Facebook, ito nakita ko, sir. We also have greetings from Ma'am Perlita Rimando Gipolongka. Good morning po, watching from Mayobe Elementary School, Montevista, Davao de Oro. We also have from Ma'am Amy Joy C. Conijero. Good morning, everyone, watching from Mawab Central Elementary School, Mawab District. Also from Ma'am Lizelle Racho. Good morning, watching from Moncayo National High School. Marami pa ba, sir? Ang dami.
Yes, and of course, I would like to say hello to my friends at Kidawa National High School, to Sir John Bolivar, Ma'am Laika Bolivar, and to Laak National High School, Ma'am Maria Andrea Hondanero. Happy viewing, teachers, and of course to Sir Bob Carlo Araiz of Manat National High School, who is watching with us right now. So thank you so much, teacher, for watching with us, and of course to Ma'am Flora Panganuron for watching with us. Ayan, thank you so much. And of course, good
Okay.
morning from Apaso Elementary School, District of New Bataan, Davao de Oro. Ayan, so meron pa ba tayo dyan, Ma'am Mel?
Meron pa, sir. From Ma'am Riwela Leia Tiongson Salas, paki-shout out to our head teacher, Sir Ronan Aiko, a math wizard from Andap National High School.
Ayan, and of course, to Ma'am Delimi B. Minil of San Isidro Integrated School, To the teachers of San Isidro, happy viewing. To Ma'am Aname Malacora, to Ma'am Jasen Gomez, happy viewing, teachers. And of course, before anything else, Ma'am Mel, we would like to say thank you so much for making this event possible to our TWG, headed by no other than Sir Dr. Renato Pakpakin, and of course to the rest of the team, Ma'am Irene Leia Mangohon, Ma'am Pebble Pumikpik, Ma'am Sylvia Kiram, Ma'am Christine Teves, Sir Hemisito Montisilio, Sir Jeremias Gumanoy, Sir Michael Eric Dandans, Ma'am Sheila May Dandan, Ma'am Jeline Sabid, and Ma'am Robilin Maharokon. So thank you so much for the technical working group, and of course to our ICT team, Ma'am Mel. So sino ba yung mga ICT team natin, Ma'am Mel?
Okay, sa ating ICT team, thank you so much to our leader, Ma'am Sheila May L. Dandan, to Mac Agustin Alasna, Sir Rimuel Bisnar, Sir Julius Ernest Miranda.
Ayan, thank you so much po for our ICT team, and of course for our host team headed by Ma'am Irene Leia Mangohon, Sir Joseph Rizon, Ma'am Melanie Halsano, and of course yours truly, Sir Jeremy Alvior, and of course to Ma'am Bessie Aya. So thank you so much po for making this event possible. Ayan, and of course to our speakers, yesterday's speaker and until today's speaker. So thank you so much for the great discussion. We really learned a lot from you teachers. Ayan. So meron pa bang greetings dyan, Ma'am Mel, or anything that you want to shout out or to greet? Sino pa bang gusto
Greet
mo i-greet?
also, let me greet also Ma'am Saluta from Magsaysay National High School.
Ayan. And of course, balik tayo sa ating YouTube. Good morning everyone watching from Moncayo, Robilin Kakline. And of course, we also have good morning watching from Bukal Elementary School, Nabunturan East District Division of Davao de Oro, Ma'am Priscilla Kiseo. Ayan. And good morning po, Ma'am Elizabeth R. Kahapay watching from Anislagan Elementary School, Mako, Davao de Oro. Ayan. And good morning watching live from Bantakan Elementary School from Ma'am Cheryl Dagohoy. And for our announcement, meron pa ba tayong announcement, Ma'am Mel, before we end this this morning Ayan. So
Okay.
teachers,
So,
again, we will be back at yes, Ma'am Mel.
1:30
Go on.
p.m. And the attendance will open at 12:30 p.m., right, Sir Ram?
Yes, and for our output teachers, again, reminders lang po, for the class Dujo and for the Edmudo, just screenshot your account to keep it in by saving your phone and wait for further instruction for tomorrow for the final output. And ayan, again, for our afternoon attendance, it is tinyurl.com/day2pm-mep attendance. Again, our afternoon attendance, that is tinyurl.com/day2pm-mep attendance. And we will open our attendance. Ayan, flash na sa screen po natin. We will open our attendance at exactly 12:30 p.m.
12:30.
po. Ayan. And we will start our afternoon session at exactly 1:30 p.m.
1:30
po.
p.m.
Ayan, so
Okay, so I guess that's it, Sir Ram. We
yes, I
shall
guess
take our lunch
yes, I guess that's
na.
it. So teachers, don't forget to take your lunch. Enjoy the rest of the day and have a great day. Again, I am Teacher Jeramil S. Alvior from Cabijanan National High School. And together with me is...
This is Teacher Melanie M. Halsano from Nabunturan National Comprehensive High School.
And thank you and see you this
Thank you
afternoon.
and see you this
Bye-bye.
afternoon,
Have a
everyone.
great day.